Right, hello everyone. Sorry for the small delay, but we are live. This is Nick. I'm Callum.
Hi,
Welcome to
guys.
Ducksphere. And we have our usual Tuesday Night Legacy. And we have our players ready, so we'll get down to the match.
Yeah, so we know already that Claude is on mulligan to 5.
Yeah.
Um,
He's playing Miracles, so he has 2 islands, a Flood Strand, and 2 plains. And his
has
opponent, Tommaso, is on Bug Delver. What's funny is Tommaso plays a lot of Chalice decks.
Yeah.
So I think Claude thinks he's on Blood Moons and Chalices.
I don't know. I don't think it matters because he's on 5 cards anyway. He's not going to mulligan that. He's going to take the risk.
No, but he keeps it. But I think he was very upset for having 2 plows against a Chalice deck. All of a sudden, see, the players are now confirming. Claude's happy that there's no Blood Moons and Chalices. And so, a pretty slow start. So no...
That's actually not too bad for mulligan. I mean, mulligan to 5. It's not too bad because he has like a bunch of lands and plows, so he can survive until he makes his land drops.
That's exactly what he wants, actually, in the matchup. It's turn... Oh, this is a turn 2 brainstorm. So Tommaso's looking for threats, I guess. He's looking for... So, yeah, no play on turn 1 for Tommaso is great news for Claude as well. Yeah, so the kind of 5 that can definitely get there.
Yeah.
Hey, Blink, XXX in the chat. And hi, Minifer. Alright, so Tommaso now, it looks like he has a Goyf. I can see a white border card, which is a dual land. The Brainstorm is tapped and attacking. What else we got?
So we saw their hands because they obviously had no idea they were on camera. So they showed us their hands. I think he had a waste, bunch of lands, brainstorm.
Ponder, Trop, I can see.
Hold on, was that a brainstorm of turn?
That was an end of turn 1 brainstorm.
That's
get him.
You know, it's a Chalice player after all. So
so it's a Strix.
Okay, it's an interesting aggressive deck.
Yeah. So this is I can see a GT as well. So it's like kind of bug mid-range.
I think he told us bug Delva, but I think it's more control. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Actually, we know it's.
All right, we had a bit of problems starting up the stream, so we're going to try and raise the volume. Does this help at all? Does that help? All right. We will try and fix the volume.
Did you move it the right way?
Hey, Claudia. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, Claudio. Is the volume better now?
Move the mics closer.
Hey, no mouse.
Hello.
we can speak.
We are professionals.
Yeah, we are. We are.
Okay.
Okay, so nothing happened in the meantime.
Which is great. So. Alright, so.
Ponder and then very
this is definitely going to be a bit of a grind fest. Let's settle in. Get a couple of beers. Yeah, I think Claude's a lot happier with his Multi 5 now that.
Okay, so.
There's no pressure.
Okay, we can talk about this play. Would you play that Wasteland?
I saw a GT in his hand, and he's got a Goyf, so it's still a land.
I mean, he kind of like gives a lot of information to your opponent as well, right? So.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows whether you probably make that land drop or not, that you don't have any other lands. Or another.
Dial.
The top dial. I think this is the top dial. Yeah.
Okay, is that any better? We're trying.
Yeah, it's. I agree. I mean, it's a very classic matchup. I mean, we lost top, so.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I think Claude here, he just wants to find land drops, get a Jace, and then he.
Just make your land drops. Try to recover from them again to 5. Find a Jace, basically.
Yeah, that is just the classic bug strategy. Okay, we'll try and fix the audio. Just looking for anything here.
I don't think you can do anything here. I mean, I can try to put it to the max. Was it this one, was it? Is that better now?
Fingers crossed.
We kind of need the chat.
Yeah. We need your input. If that doesn't do anything, then we can just hear each other much louder and nothing else.
Someone tell us, please. Yeah, is it good? Better? No, it should be fine. I mean, we kind of like, you're very loud, Naima, here. I think it's fine, leave it.
Okay.
Someone will comment on it.
Okay, so the game is, luckily for us, not going very far. They're just attacking with the Strix and dirtling.
Someone will stay.
Can you guess who that is?
Probably Simo?
Yeah, that is Simo. Alright, so this has not helped the volume. This is just what we can hear.
Okay.
Tell you what, I'm going to go and ask Russell.
Okay.
Bear with us, guys.
Alright. Alright, so we just had the true name. So I missed that turn. It's pretty good matchup resolved. Actually, so Claude
Trying to turn that one up and I said it didn't do anything.
Claude doesn't use that any of these plows yet? No, he did on the shaman. Is that better, guys, or we're trying basically random buttons here? Okay. I'm gonna keep talking so people can tell me if they hear me better. Sorry, I had no idea what's happening actually. So, cantripping, so Claude. Uh, I think it's fine. I mean, yeah, no, yeah.
Is that Lexi?
Okay, it seems that Claude found his one-off cancel judgment.
Ah. Is he good in hand? Okay.
Yeah, so he let the true name result 'cause he didn't have a choice.
Yep.
And then he top deck cancel judgment.
Like a pro,
Yeah.
but he only has one white mana.
He only has one
So,
mana.
and he's got Terminus in the deck.
So he only has a one white mana. Does he? He fetched twice.
He fetched one planes
He
off
fetched
the flood
twice.
strand.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot lower.
that's fine for us.
That's fine for us. Yeah.
But I can see on on OBS the audio input is not very high. It's usually
Yeah.
up here, but it's maxed out.
You can click on settings maybe here. Doesn't do anything.
Okay. What did he say? Okay.
That's possible. Okay, maybe it was us. We'll see.
All right. We're gonna keep trying and speaking louder, and hopefully that works. And if not, we'll try and fix it by the next round.
Yeah.
But
I mean, luckily for us, matchup where nothing has really happened. Like true name got
Yeah.
resolved.
So Minifer said his second white fetch got hemmed away, so he had a second flooded
Oh,
strand.
okay, I see.
That was quite important.
Thanks, Simo, for
And-
following what's happening.
Yeah, thanks guys. Yeah, hope sound is okay. Okay, that's great.
Oh, yeah, so it was us.
Maybe apparently we're speaking a bit quietly, and because we're lazy, we just wanted an easy time. Looks like Tommaso is quite firmly in the driver's seat.
All right, so can we actually did what are the scores here?
It's close at 9.
Close on 9.
All right.
He plowed.
I think he went for a plow on the Strix, and Tommaso's fetching in response. Not sure about.
Is brainstorming response for that? Okay.
Maybe he just forgot to get it out of there. Who knows? So if I can see, he's got Snapcaster, Goif. This is just bug cards.
This is bug controller.
Bug cards that are fun to
Bug
play.
pile.
So there we go.
Okay.
Okay, so Claude is under a lot of pressure here. He needs to find a terminus pretty quickly. I think in his hand he's just got another land.
Yeah, he only found one cantrip.
He's got
So yeah,
land
he
counter
did,
judgment.
he did manage to he found 2 more lands after Mulligan 2.
Yeah.
He already had 3.
So he had 3
He found
lands and 2
more
plows.
Yeah, that's
found a
not
few more.
much.
So the snap, yeah, he's.
I mean, he would survive if that true name was something else.
yes,
As a Goif.
yeah. I think he's in pretty good shape if he can just find a white source.
So Tommaso, we can see from here, has a bunch of lands in hand.
Yeah.
He just brainstorms, so it's probably a bad
Oh,
brain.
he's close on 2, and he has a Snapcaster mage in hand as well.
Right.
He's in
So
trouble.
he needs either like a white source or terminus.
Just a Snapcaster.
Alright, so
that a
Snapcaster
Ponderous?
brainstorm. Huh?
He's got a Ponder in his graveyard, I think.
Yeah, he has brainstorm, I think. Oh no, it's a Bonder. Yeah.
I think so. 4 rounds, and there was 27 players today. So last week was 34, 27 now. Next week's going to be 100, easy. We're going to get it. And Alexi's not around. He's having an evening off, well deserved. But we're going to try and work out the sound problems. Okay, so he keeps, which looks like the second white source, hoping no days.
He did find a white source.
And the Snapcaster, very importantly, is, oh, I guess the Jitter gives the Snapcaster.
Yeah.
So I think Tomasa will have lethal if he spots the end of turn Snapcaster play. And yeah, he can just play it for a brainstorm for whatever. I think he has the kill on
His
board.
own Snapcaster, I mean.
Yeah. Cool, sounds totally fine now. I think it was just us not talking very loudly.
Yeah, so we apologize for that. We're going to be ready for the next game.
Ready, fight. I blame Nick.
Yeah, it's my fault. Wow.
Alright, so yeah, Alexi is still monitoring everything. Alright, so I think, yeah, he's got the Soundcaster. I was just making sure. Yeah, it's Francis' fault. Minifer, can you guess what Francis is playing today? It has basic mountain in it. Mountains. Maybe some goblin lackeys.
Maybe. There's always some goblins going to carry around.
There's still so much goblins, but Francis.
It's such a good deck. It's the boys.
It's the best deck in the format.
It is. After Murphy, probably.
So Claude probably sees that this is just lethal, and this brainstorm just doesn't matter. But casting brainstorm is great because you can draw cards.
Yeah, you always draw the
So-
cards. I mean,
Alright.
we're going to be drawing cards in Modern soon.
Who is excited to play Jason Modern?
Yeah,
I know I am. I can't wait.
everybody is.
He's wearing a suit, playing goblins. That's Francis. Yeah, so Tommaso sees the line just to kill the Snapcaster, and as long as the live totals are correct, Claude is going to die to that Snapcaster mage. He might forget to attack.
He might.
Play to your outs.
No, play to your outs, exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
Tommaso, again, is playing Blood Moon usually. Might forget.
Yeah. No, I think he'll see
I
this.
think he sees the line, yeah.
He's got a Jason hand as well.
Oh, don't play the Jace. Don't show him. Don't show him. Don't show him. Please.
He should just attack.
Please.
Claude sitting here, awaiting his death.
Okay.
Just a value. Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough. That's fine.
I'm excited for Bloodbraid Elf as well. Just before we came in to commentate, we were playing some Modern in the pub with the new rules.
Yep.
I was playing Jund with Bloodbraid Elves. Mr. Nick here was playing Dredge, and
Dredge still
that's
good.
really hard.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
pre-sideboard anyway.
well, post-sideboard you lost both games.
Jund's done a lot of losing today so far.
A lot of like grind with 1-1s.
Yeah. This is Bug Pile, right? Not Bug Delver. Yeah, it's not Delver. Tommaso was on Bug Delver last week.
Yeah.
So, but it looks. I saw Jace.
Well, he told us himself Bugdalva, so that's why he wrote that.
Right.
He also misspelled
Oh,
my
yeah.
name, which is great.
How do you do it?
There's no H.
I didn't do this.
Huh?
I didn't do this. There you go. All right. That's actually. It's not actually Bug Delver. You're right. It is Bug
Pile.
Control Pile. Bug Pile. I like the pile's just become this term for a pile of good cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the mid-rangey
Yeah.
thing, which Shaman allows.
This is
Really.
Tundra Pile by Claude.
Yeah, I mean, not all the pile decks really are the Shaman decks, huh? It's like,
True.
they're
Yeah.
kind of.
So how do you think they'll sideboard? What's good
Right,
and what's
so
bad in the matchup?
Well, Jace is very good, both sides.
Yep.
Probably better on Claude's side. He's really good against Bug.
Yep.
I mean, True Name did change that a little bit. It's been a few years, hasn't it?
Yes, yeah,
It's still pretty good against Bug.
yeah, definitely.
I can see that Tommaso is signing out Force of Will.
Yeah, I've not been sure about that against Miracles, because Miracles has a lot of grind and then a few very important cards.
Exactly.
But if he expects Pyroblast and stuff to come in, which Claude
Yeah,
probably will do,
I
then
suppose, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you have to. Yeah, he will bring in Power Blast like for True Name as well. Like
Yes,
it's kind of
yeah. Once he saw the Jitte and like the Strix, then he realized it's not Delver. And against Delver,
I mean, the game like is also. Like, I don't know how much DK Thomas was playing, but like because he has. I'm pretty sure Claude has a bunch of counterbalance. Well, here they are.
yeah, they are
Setting
coming out.
them out apparently.
So I think he looks like he's taking out counterbalance. What are you doing, Claude? He's taking out a Predict. We are having We are having words with Claude after this.
Did he take out the
He's
predict?
taking out a predict. What
Okay.
Claude.
Drawing cards against bug it's not that good apparently.
I think we're going to have a stern words with
Um,
Mr. Claude Schmidt.
So does he have how many mantles does he have inside ball?
I believe 2.
Okay.
So he'll probably bring those in. I think he's taking out the counterbalances and the...
Thing is, well, yeah. So Tommaso is probably going to
searches.
side out removal, right? So I don't know how many he's playing, but if he's on control,
Yeah.
I'm assuming like pushes and
Yeah,
decays.
I don't like this sideboarding. I think he can cut some more removal. No, don't put that swords back in. I think the swords is
Well,
not very good.
Shaman is a thing.
Yeah, but against these mid-range decks, I think you want to leverage
You probably want
Terminus,
you probably want a couple.
and you just sweep it up in the Terminus.
Yeah, but you probably want a couple of swords. I don't know.
Yeah. So you probably expect Leovold as well. So
He hasn't seen Goif.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have Leovold as well.
So he's not...
But he has Pyroblast kind of like fills that role as well.
Pyroblast
so.
is nice. Pyroblast is very
Yeah, I
nice.
agree actually. You probably want to side out like a couple of swords.
Yeah. I saw he didn't bring in the mentors as well, which is interesting. Maybe
So
he'll wait till game 3 to bring them in.
I don't know. I would bring them in.
I think so.
Yeah, especially when you know that he's on the play as well, and you know
Yeah.
that Tommaso is signing out
Yeah.
a removal. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
I think he's going for the blank abrupt decay route, which can work sometimes, but I believe he left in one search and some other stuff. It's very hard to say. He doesn't really know what
What he's
Tommaso's
doing.
actually playing or what he's doing. Oh, poor Claude. But yeah, I think siding out a predict is very suspect. It's
No, I don't think it's correct.
no.
Do they play 3 now?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem correct.
All right, so he has Volk, Pyroblast, Terminus, Council
That's
Judgment.
quite decent actually. I mean, that's
Yeah.
quite weak to him in general. But
Yeah, but he's got a few basics. This is the other awkward thing with
I
bringing
don't
in-
actually might be a matchup where you could side out Force of Will. On close side, I mean.
I would probably side out for Force of Wills.
Yeah, because while not only does he have him, but he might have a couple of thoughts post board.
Yeah.
Which makes obviously like the information a little more. I mean,
Yeah,
very
I would
fortunate.
bet on him having Thought Season and stuff.
And plus, I mean, you have Pyroblast to counter the things that are relevant in his deck, like
Yeah.
Jace and True Name.
Yeah.
So really, actually, Force is probably not that crucial.
I definitely agree.
I mean, I'm talking on close side. Right? I'm on
Yeah.
Tommaso, I would probably keep 4.
Yeah. I think going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only way he can really interact with Entreat the Angels
Yeah.
as well, and Jace to an extent.
I mean,
If he does have the true name down.
even.
Yeah. So here comes that Thoughtseize, as you said. Like,
Yeah.
pretty sure Tommaso's hoping to go Thoughtseize, him, 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 him,
Him.
snap,
And
him,
then after 8 aims,
and then Claude will top deck and Entreat the Angels, and he'll die.
I don't know. I really like. I don't know. I mean, Claudio can tell us actually what he thinks. But
Yeah.
I really like a mentor in this matchup.
Yeah. It's pretty bad against Jitte, which you saw game 1, so
Is
maybe
it?
that's what he's thinking.
He's not gonna keep GT, is he?
No, who knows?
Pretty.
I think
Conan,
yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's the best way to lose. Right? You're gonna drawing dead against miracles.
Yeah. He takes the Terminus. Okay. Update the scores. God, chat coming
It
at
is
us.
updated.
No, we have to do
No, 18, 20.
no games like this.
Oh.
Thanks, Tom. It's we do have another job. We have to talk as well. Here comes the hymn, which is exactly what he wants.
So that must be Tom Killock. Huh?
That is the library at Pendra Vale himself.
This is
TKS,
this is
in the chat.
the Tom Killock.
the one and only.
So many stories with him.
Alright, so Claude
Ah,
has
that's
the Pyroblast
pretty good him.
and the Council's Judgment.
Holy shit!
At least he didn't hit lands. I think, yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's a bit rough.
But hitting the Pyroblast is good. Oh, snap. That's
Yeah, but
excellent draw.
he did hit his 2 active cards.
Yeah,
He
that's
left him
true.
with 3 lands
I'm still surprised he took Terminus with the Thoughtseize.
as opposed to Pyroblast.
Pyroblast or Council's Judgment. It might suggest he has surgical extractions in the deck, and he hopes to
Possible.
snipe them.
It is possible. Yeah. I would definitely wonder why my opponent takes Terminus.
That would be my read from it. Tell us one of the stories. Do you have any good Tom Kellick stories to tell us? Maybe the Merfolk one?
The Merfolk one. When you convinced everybody that Merfolk was the best deck in Legacy.
He did.
Hmm?
He did. Or we did.
We did.
Yeah.
and then he was angry at us because we didn't tell him in advance. So he couldn't prepare his Merfolk deck for the event on Saturday.
All right. So let's go back to Tommaso's brainstorming. And we're asking in the chat Would you blast here, Callum? What do you think of Snapcaster blasting that brainstorm?
So Tommaso hasn't played his third land. That brainstorm is pretty good.
Yeah, I think
I
it
mean-
wouldn't. There are much scarier
Yeah,
targets. Like there's true names,
like true name, yeah.
potential Jace, Snapcaster.
Because maybe he has a true name already, just looking for land. Or
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you have Jace coming as well. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I would respect the.
I think you don't. I think it's quite aggressive.
Oh, he did draw the source suppression. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Not bad, not bad.
All right, Claude, keep playing with the top of your deck.
Tom, is Claude going home early tonight? No, I don't believe so. We were talking about who's gonna. He might come join if Nick gets tired of me later.
Maybe. No.
No.
I think I'm.
We're gonna stay
oh.
together. All right. Where are my Goblin boys at today? Goblin Lucky 1. There are some Goblins. I think 2 players at least. As per our usual Dark Sphere stream.
Yeah, at least 2.
I think we'll get Goblins on camera. There's a very good chance. I think we've become the Goblin stream.
I would love to have like the last round on like Goblin's Mirror for the photo.
Yeah. I think 3 weeks ago, table 1 was Goblin Mirror.
That's
It's pretty great.
It's pretty sweet.
Claude hates losing to Goblins, so I don't, if
Claude hates losing.
but we could put him on camera if he's playing against Goblins. Alright, so Ponder. This is a lot more tempting to Snapcaster Blast because the Brainstorm didn't hit a third land, and Claude will read that.
Yeah.
And he knows that there's one more dead card
I mean,
on
it's
top.
possible that Tommaso has a bunch of cantrips as well, which makes the Power Blast quite weak, actually.
True. Yeah,
He
he's
doesn't
stuck.
really have follow-up, but he doesn't have Jace. I mean,
He's
Claude
stuck
doesn't have...
he's stuck on 1 blue mana though.
Yeah.
I
What
like
else does he have? A land? Well, yeah, I guess.
I like blasting here because he knows the top card is still from the Brainstorm as well, and it's probably a dead one.
Yeah, I mean...
So I like blasting there. Yep. And all right, here comes Jace off the top.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
Pretty good.
Come on, Claude, you can do it. What is it?
Brainstorm, close.
No, it's important, no?
Brainstorm.
Brainstorm. Oof, that's pretty cool.
Here comes.
And he has the lands as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Here
Come on,
comes
Claude.
Jace.
Come on, Claude.
Jacey face. Oh, Claude sucks. Ponder and 2 lands. Okay. God, that is not how you play Miracles.
Not quite Jace.
All right.
Oh
so
my god, if he had Mentor in his deck, yeah, it'd be sweet
Yeah.
as well.
well, Mentor, he's not got much cards in hand. It would be a
but
nice
still.
grey ogre.
I mean, I don't know what Tommaso has, but...
Tommaso has that Jite in hand that we mentioned.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Probably
So-
because he was useful in game 1, so...
Yeah. No, but Claude had the read that he
Would you keep GT in this matchup?
No.
I think it's really bad.
I'd quote Claude sucks. Okay, I think he's still just pondering to find something to pull ahead here. If he finds Jace still on top of the deck, it's perfect.
No, he's probably going to put his hand and then get him.
Removal for the death threat as well. Cut off
Yeah.
mana would be nice.
Actually, another Snapcaster would be nice.
It's pretty bad as well. There's a Brainstorm and 2 lands.
Does he have... He doesn't have... I would shuffle now.
Yeah.
I do not want to draw a dead card.
Yeah, I think you shuffle this. Just not what you're looking for at the moment.
But then-
The Brainstorm and the Fetch is tempting, but the Brainstorm is only seeing 2 new cards next turn. Yeah. Good shuffle.
Are
good
you
shuffle.
seeing 2 cards anywhere here by doing that, huh?
Yes, yeah. Exactly. So, he's also looking for a Snapcaster Mage, another Swords for this death rate, potentially. Got a lot of good draws here. And does he block? Does he block? Oh, never block. Okay. Tommaso now has a window to...
Did you see what he drew?
No. Couldn't see. So let's try and see what Tommaso has in hand here. I know he's at Jite, Brainstorm, and 2 Lilianas. One of the Veil and 1 Last Hope. The Last Hope here is pretty good. Yeah.
Yep.
That's really strong. We didn't see what Claude drew.
No. Might be a Jace.
It was a Delta and now a Jace.
Oh, it's a Jace. It is a Jace.
Well played. Well played.
Okay, that's getting interesting now.
Okay. I'm glad we have a game because this
Yeah.
Liliana.
I mean, if he
has
follows
potential
with a
to-
true name, it's pretty rough. But
Yeah. So Jace, Brainstorm.
he finds the right. You know,
Finds the
uses
swords as well.
uses the right
And a
ability as
blast.
well.
So yeah, I think you can
Okay. Don't.
put the blast on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Save the.
I think you should put the blast on top, portent underneath, play the land,
Yeah, exactly.
sword the thing. Value.
Oh, Jace is sweet. Oh my god, we're gonna have so much fun in Modern.
I want to play with Bloodbraid, but Rug
Rug
decks
I
are
mean,
just a bit
imagine Modern without Power Blast, without Days, without Wasteland, without really anything to pressure Jace.
yeah. Pyro Blast would be
I mean,
a nice
Haste,
addition to
Haste does pressure Jace, but
Yes,
it,
yeah.
not to the same extent.
Modern. Haste the Jace. Sea Fist. That's the fist of Jace. the Jace Fist. See. Alright. So Tommaso now is in some trouble. And having a Council Judgment in his graveyard is, it's good. It's he has access to it if he finds another Snapcaster. So he definitely, Liliana is one of the best new threats against Miracles. Been printed in a long time.
Liliana is very good in the guest stage today.
Yeah. Yeah. So so here's Brainstorm. Okay. Yeah, he definitely he wants to find some lands here. It's okay, he's got some lands.
Yeah, he's not doing very well.
Got a Hydroblast.
Well, that's
I think it's a
that's
Hydroblast.
ambitious.
Yeah. Because I wouldn't, because he showed the Wasteland, I wouldn't even be 100% sure that blasts are coming in.
I mean, I don't know. You really just hit Power Blast here.
Yeah.
What else can you possibly fear? Blood Moon, maybe?
Blood Moon, okay. Yeah, maybe he's scared of Blood Moon. We know that Claude doesn't play Blood Moon.
Yeah.
But that's
Tommaso
reasonable.
And again, Tommaso is a Blood Moon player, so maybe
it's
it's
got it on his hand.
Yeah.
In his hand. But I think, no, it's okay. Okay, we'll die from Liliana probably. Yeah, Liliana's a threat, but this Jace is just going to see so many cards. I think he's going to find a Snapcaster or another Council's Judgment, or this is where Mentor really shines as well, being able to pressure the Planeswalkers that people bring in against Miracles. It's I think being scared of potential decays or something is.
In fact, even Click is pretty good in this matchup. Like if you expect like Jace, your opponent to play Jace.
It's pretty bad against this Liliana though.
Well, yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
But if he had it when they cast it.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's.
Alright, so he's portenting, digging. That's another Jace, a Terminus, and a Strand. That's a shuffle. Yeah, he really needs to find a Snapcaster or a second
That's the thing,
Council
on entry it one. I should try entry. But that's the thing is like that's the thing, you kind of want somewhere to put pressure on the board as well, post board.
Yeah, I agree. When your deck full reactive answers, takes control of the game, he's drawn from the portent there. Okay, but they've caught it quickly. Claude trying to cheat, but not getting away with it. So he drew a Disenchant, I think, which is...
Which enchant?
I don't know which one. It's a McKinney Master, actually, if you want to know. And, it's an okay hedge. Is scared of Sylvan Library.
So the ultimate of Liliana is on 7, is it?
Yeah, 7. So it's -7. You get an emblem with, at the end of your turn, you get X zombies, where X is 2 plus the number of zombies you control. So if you have a Gurmag Angler in play, that's a zombie fish. So you get 3 tokens. That is value. Alright, Tommaso here. Yeah, he needs to find a true name. Is this a true name? I think this is another Liliana, though. Yeah. Claude's answers are not lining up very well at the moment.
So hold on. So why is the Disenchant in the deck?
Jite.
What's happening here? I'm probably missing something really big here, but like...
I think he's scared of Sylvan Library. But once he gets a turn with Sylvan Library... Yeah.
I mean, you're playing like your own library now in blue. Kind of, big Jace.
Yeah, I think
Wow, that's...
going to question the sideboarding.
So library. I mean, do
another
people play library these days with like Leovold everywhere? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's still around.
I mean, is it worth the card?
So he still can't find this Snapcaster or Council Judgment. So he's got Jace and Terminus put back. I think he needs to just shuffle away and then play
fetch.
Portent. Yeah. Fetch, Portent. I think Tommaso's another Liliana of the Veil.
Yeah, I think that sideboarding was wrong.
Yeah, taking a Predict against bug
taking
decks.
a Predict, not bringing Mantle.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously here we are like against the Planeswalker draw.
Yeah.
But he knows he's he's. I mean, probably might not know actually. He might have misread and thought it was on some kind of Delver, with like a GT and true name. Because what did we see? We saw Snapcaster as well. He died to Snapcaster actually.
That's a lot of shuffling. So he saw another Blast, a Swords, and a Terminus. He's just digging for this Snapcaster. He's got another turn. I'm confident Jace is going to get him there. Jace just sees so many cards, but do you think Jace should be able to bounce Planeswalkers as well? It'd be quite good.
Yeah, it's not good enough already.
Alright, this time they remember the upkeep Portent.
One thing that should be able to. So one thing I would do though, I would allow people to put Planeswalkers on Show and Tell.
Yeah.
Just an extra answer to like Emrakul and things like that.
Yeah. I would. Yeah, anything that makes Show and Tell a bit worse.
Yeah,
if they put in
exactly.
thing.
It just gives you more arts as well, more
Yeah,
interactive.
the sound is a bit lower, I think. Hopefully, we're trying to speak loudly, and we've tried to fix it the best we can. Hope it's okay. So Tommaso is now threatening that Liliana emblem. That's just next turn.
So he has exactly one turn to draw some cast damage now.
Yeah, you can beat the emblem. You can
We've-
chain a couple of
we-
terminus and
Well,
entreat.
entry as well, right?
Yeah.
So actually, he hasn't seen an entry either.
No,
I'm hoping he didn't side them out.
no. I'm pretty sure he didn't side out entreat. That would be crazy.
Okay.
But yeah, no, you can definitely beat the Liliana emblem. It's hard.
Alright.
Mentor can also do it. It's
Natural entry.
fine. Brainstorm. Does he get it? Does he get it? Force. Ponder. Ponder. Okay.
Ponder. Alright.
He's got some more looks, and he has the mana to cast 2 ponders, so you can put back.
I mean, an entry next turn is probably still taking
You
it.
put Jace Force, yeah. And then you can shuffle, play a ponder.
You kind of start respecting Force of Will as well, because
Tommaso has 1 card in hand, I believe.
yeah, because he's been
Liliana.
pressing Liliana,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, this Snapcaster is also just threatening turning off any Snapcaster draws for next turn as well, if you have the Liliana.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But at that point, it's all about entreat.
Well,
I
at
think.
this point, it's yeah, exactly. It's entry.
Yeah. So yeah, I like Claude here, putting back the Jace and the Force. Shuffle, and he's just digging, digging, digging.
So here he's going to see 6 cards.
He's going to ponder, so we saw the entreat, he still has it. He's going to ponder shuffle
Yeah.
here. He's going to miss, and then he's going to ponder shuffle the next one, and he's going to draw it blind. That's my prediction.
Yep.
See, the library's getting pretty small. Seen lots of cards. Alright, Ponderino. What's he got? Brainstorm, Jace, Jace. So many Jaces. Jace is unbanned in Legacy. This is the first time we're seeing the power of Jace. Seems pretty good.
Yeah. I mean,
I
we're still testing it.
Yeah, yeah.
But it seems pretty good.
I mean, there is that, 4 mana has to win the game. But he's putting up some the fight. It's an interesting card.
It's obviously a lot worse than Liliana. I mean, as you can
Yeah,
see.
yeah, Liliana's much better. Finds a predict. Here comes the ponder, number 2.
That's pretty sweet. You can set up an entry actually.
Yeah. Does he find it? Brainstorm, ponder, sword. So he doesn't have the mana to predict and then hit the Snapcaster.
So hold on. If he predicts,
So
yeah, draw the bronze. Yeah, that's useless.
so he can keep the ponder and play it again, see the 3rd card down, shuffle. You get to see 1 extra card than just shuffling. So I think you should keep the ponder.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's thinking about here.
Actually, he could brainstorm. He could actually brainstorm and then predict.
Yeah, but then he
one more
doesn't.
card? No, you don't see
But
one
then he
more
doesn't have the mana to cast
card.
Snapcaster.
He has 6 mana. Does he?
Yeah, so Brainstorm Predict is 3. And he needs
Yeah.
5 mana for Snapcaster Judgment. He's keeping. So he's going to go for the...
But then you should just play to hit entry really, to set up entry.
Yeah, so he may be thinking now, okay, I've given up looking for Snapcaster. Swords the Death... You can play Predict, Swords the Death Rate, and then just play for Entreat.
He's going to lose a card as well. I don't know.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
So what's he going to do? Maybe he's thinking to take this new line and predict away the Brainstorm. But he has to hit land Snapcaster.
So in this case, he has to do.
He ponders.
Oh,
which
that's well.
ponder is okay, because he's looking for that Snapcaster. And then if he doesn't find it, now he can...
So he's going to shuffle and draw it blind. Oh, come on.
Come on, he's doing it. Oh, I told you, it's happening.
Is
Ponder
he-
shuffle, and then
So just saying, if you had a mentor,
if you
this
had a
game
mentor,
would be. No, but I mean like a few
Yeah.
days ago, a few turns ago.
all right, here comes the big moment.
What is it?
Island,
It's an
nice.
Nice island.
All right, so that
Which means
Liliana,
he can brainstorm. Is he played the land?
his hand is predict. No,
Why is he predict?
prediction island. He's going to go for the blind predict to draw a 2nd council judgment. What's he going to name? Oh, I wasn't blind. Yeah, I agree. He should change the plan.
Yeah.
Now. I think that last turn where he went for the ponder shuffle, he should have kept. Drew the swords, killed the death right, draw the 2 cards off predict, and
Try to hit penetrate.
I agree. Yeah. So he's very skilled. So he Thoughtseize misses. Got him.
Uh-huh.
Easy winning. So there goes that Hydro Blast. And Claude should discard. Oh, he discarded the planes. Yeah. Says you lose.
You lose the game, and next turn you lose the game even more.
Yes. Imagine Deathright was a zombie as well.
Common entry. Does he know the top card? No, he doesn't.
No, this is blind. This is still a Jace.
Common entry. Common entry. Just natural entry.
Yeah. Claude is very much still in it. Oh, is that
What is it? What is it?
Is it Terminus?
What is it? What is it?
Sounds like.
Oh, Snapcaster.
Snapcaster.
It's a little late to the party.
Obviously. It's always worse like that. So Claude's now going to find more Snapcasters everywhere. He's not happy about that.
Okay. Well, here
I think I would just take a shuffle effect and snap Terminus. Just you have to keep.
Well, you kind of have to. He's going to lose half of his permanent as well next turn, so he has to kind of.
Oh, true. Oh, he can snap Judgment on a Death
Well,
Race.
not really. Yeah,
no,
he has
the
to
Death Race
sword shaman. Yeah, this went wrong.
Yeah, it's gone a bit ugly.
I think last turn he should have sworded that. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Sworded it, then draw the cards he doesn't want, and try to dig for entry.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, the blue cards that he doesn't want them.
Yeah, he still has the Liliana ultimate's going to be pretty brutal. So he has the active death, right? And Claude forgot it.
He forgot about it.
Oh dear. Yeah, I think this is looking pretty tough. We can hear what they're saying. All right, because last time he cast the Thoughtseize, maybe Claude thought the tap mana meant the death, right? All right, maybe Tommaso gets greedy and pluses Liliana. Who knows?
Well, there's you only fear entry at this stage, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, he has like infinite tokens.
Yeah, the emblem's just going to run away with it.
Yeah, I would get rid of those lands just so that the entry, if he hits entry, it's smaller.
Just go half and half. At this point, the Jace is not even very important. What's he drawing here? Oh, decay. So he can kill the Jace as well. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Ah, so he's being greedy. Okay. Alright. Natural entry.
Yeah. Yeah, or like portent.
So that would be entry
What
for
is
6.
it? It's a force.
Ah.
And Claw packed it up.
Okay.
Yeah, he had some different lines there to take it in the second game.
Yeah, I don't know, when you're under like pressure, like your hand is under pressure like this.
Yeah.
I do like taking the board with more wild permanence.
Yep. Yeah, against him decks you want to play to the board.
Yeah.
We can come back to the booth here. See our pretty faces.
Yeah.
All right, so that was a pretty classic matchup. Bug kind of pile stuff against Miracles. Usually Miracles landing at Jace, it's runs away with it, but Liliana showing her power.
Yeah.
Zombie hordes.
Yeah.
And Claude's lack of skill for finding Snapcaster.
Yeah. I mean, Thoughtseize did get better with the top not being here anymore. Used to be actually quite heavily favored for Miracles.
Yeah, they could just.
I mean, they didn't have true name either. I mean, not that it's the best card against Miracles, but
top was just so insane against discard. Your hand would just be increased by 3, and
exactly
every time.
Make sure you hit your land drops.
That was the power of Wooded Team. Do you know about Wooded Team, the Italian group?
No.
Okay, Tommaso has been invited. Claudio Banani is in the team. They're doing pretty well. Pretty good. Strong team.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we need to have a rivalry. Okay, Wooded Team versus London Eternal at GP Birmingham. Who does better?
Yeah.
Who's better?
I need to train a little bit.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break while the rest of the round, I think, is almost finishing up now. So we'll be back in 10 minutes or so. See you soon. All right, guys, welcome back. Yep, it's working. We got to apologise. We got Charlie Bridger, who's our native Aussie maniac, and Alex Ria, who always plays very, very cool, interesting decks. We decided to put them on. Last week he was on like Nick Fit. The week before he was playing
Aluren, I
Chandra,
think.
Allurin.
Yeah.
He plays always cool stuff, and now he's just told us he's playing Miracles. So we're going to have another Miracles match on camera. But this is great because Charlie hates Miracles.
Yeah.
He hates cantrips.
Yeah.
He hates Jace. He hates blue. And
He likes red usually.
he likes Chalice. He likes Blood Moon. He likes punishing people playing cantrips. So
I mean, this attacks miracles in a completely different angle, obviously. So it's even though it's the same deck, I mean, it's completely different game.
look at this awesome hand. Mountain, Emrakul. Easy. So
it seems like he's a bit light on lands.
yeah, I think it's an easy mulligan.
Yeah.
Alex keeps. We affectionately call Big Red Big Derp in London.
Yeah.
Because he's herping, he's derping, he's meh. I gotta say, I kind of have a soft spot for the deck when Charlie plays it. That's it.
So what does he play now in this deck? 'Cause actually, I don't think I've ever played against him.
So the threats are through the breach, sneak attack,
Yep.
and just hard casting a Inferno Titan.
Alright, so he's playing Titan. Does he play the Worm as well?
I don't think he has some worm coils.
No, not the Worm coils. The
the
Wall
World
Spine.
One. Yeah, so he'll have like some Wellspine Worms, some Grizzlebrands, some Emrakuls, some Inferno Titans, and then he plays Chalice, Blood Moon, obviously.
Yeah. Okay.
But Charlie, he messes around.
I guess. So you kind of wonder why. You
Yeah.
know, if you play Big Red, you should play Mugcatcher.
Yes,
I mean,
obviously. obviously.
Mugcatcher. I don't know if anyone like. I don't know. I really recommend it. It's.
Charlie has messed around. He's played. There's a new dragon, Italy. Oh, it sounds like Italy, but and it's like a 6 mana, but that doesn't matter. But you can hardcast it actually. 6 mana, 6/6.
Okay.
When it attacks, you exile the top card of each player's library, and you can cast them without paying its mana cost. So I've seen him hit an Emrakul with that. Okay, here's a turn 1 Chalice, which I think demands a Force of Will. Tomb, Chalice, skill, Force, skill. Love it. So this is a pretty classic opening from Chalice
So
versus Force of Will decks. So
Oh, the Jace. That's pretty good as well.
Yeah.
He's still a long way, but
oh, sorry guys, volume's continues.
I think it's the same as before.
Yeah, I think it's the same as before. We just need to speak loudly.
Yeah.
You need to be more enthusiastic, more loud, more angry. Rah. All right, so I think James probably knows what Charlie's on as well.
Yeah,
They
I
were
mean,
playing around
everyone
before.
knows he's either on Goblins or Big Red, really.
Yeah, true. I've seen him also play the Dragon in
The what?
the Dragon. What does that do? So, we have a card viewer. Oh my god, I've just forgotten about this. The Dragon. Let's pull it up. I don't know if he's playing it today. Come on. There it is.
Wow. All right. So this has
Okay.
a lot of colors.
What does it do? Pitch to Force of Will.
Okay. So you know, it can be your commander as well.
All right.
Okay, I see. Well, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, it puts Emrakul into the battlefield.
He does.
All right. So Charlie just second land drop, building up his mana now.
So he's facing another Force of Will. We can see that in
Yeah.
Alex's hand. It's pretty good.
Alex's
I mean,
hand seems pretty good.
yeah, because he has another blue card, so he can keep his Jace.
Yep.
And Charlie has a lot of nothing because
He's got a sneak attack, City of Traitors, a Crystal Vein, and a Mountain. A lot of mana, not much to do with it.
so that sneak attack is probably not gonna resolve. Obviously, he
Yeah.
can rip like Blood Moon and things like that. At this stage, if Alex is able to fetch his second island, probably gonna let the Blood Moon resolve really.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, if you get a couple of basics out, Blood Moon quickly doesn't become a card. And he has a fetch for a white source as well.
But like, okay, imagine he
Pitches to Unmask the Dragon, sacks to Natural Order, does everything.
can't be killed by Doomblade.
Can't be Doombladed, can't be Death Marked. It just does it all.
There's this black card as well, which like destroy target non-green creature. And draw
Yeah.
a card.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Annihilate.
Yeah, something
God,
like
this is so good.
that. Yeah, he
Can't be Sunlanced.
He can't be pushed. I mean, he can try to push it.
I'm gonna correct you there. All right. Okay, sneak attack coming in, and I think Alex has to force this. He's probably thinking about what to pitch.
Well, he has 3 cards, so I'm assuming the non-Jace blue card.
He has Predict, Brainstorm, Jace, and the Force. So I think he's going to brainstorm here, set up the predict, see what he finds,
Maybe.
and then
Yeah.
potentially pitch one of the cards in his hand if
Well,
he finds nothing.
Hold on, because he has exactly 3 cards. That's a bit risky, because then you don't want to. Oh no, he has four blue cards.
I like brainstorming here.
No, as in, if
Oh.
because he can pitch the other blue card, he doesn't have to pitch Jace.
Yes,
obviously.
yeah.
Draws another force.
So he actually finds a search, which I think you can pitch the search.
Yeah.
Draws another force. I think you just want the other force.
I think you.
Charlie having some fun.
I think you just try to survive until you can cast that Jace.
Yeah. Can't attack through Baneslayer. Just
Yep.
Baneslayer is the real winner.
Yeah, Baneslayer is a bit too overpowered.
I've tried Baneslayer in Miracles
Mm.
against like the Delver decks.
I mean, we're lucky it's not a Merfolk, otherwise Merfolk would be very.
yeah, if this
overpowered.
was a legendary creature, Dragon Merfolk Avatar,
I agree.
God, it'd be terrifying. So he's going to force pitching the Jace.
Oh.
I'm not sure about this. I guess.
He has to take. Yeah, we will ask him later what his
Yeah.
thought process was here.
I guess he doesn't have the 4th land yet, but he's casting Predict to
Yeah, but
get out of it.
I mean, you bring in Blood Moon deck as well, which made Search a lot worse.
Yeah.
So why not pitch Search?
Yeah, I think he's got. The,
He puts Search. Oh, he's gonna discard. Okay.
and he's also kind of slightly messed up the brainstorm because he's realized he wants to put the search. Yeah, I think he could have, pitched the search.
That's a bit suboptimal. He drew a second Search.
Yeah.
Alright.
And now he's got the lands to cast the Jace next
Yeah,
turn.
because the problem is that he still doesn't have a plan at this stage. He's still top decking like.
Yeah.
So obviously he's a bit better at top decking than.
Yeah.
Than Charlie.
Charlie draws a Blood Sun. It's a new card.
Alright.
Do you know about Blood Sun?
Yeah. So Blood Sun is the one that you can't activate the abilities of your lands unless they're mana abilities.
And it draws a card.
So it draws a card, and also it means you can't fetch, which is pretty relevant against Miracle.
Yeah, his hand is totally set up well to beat it, but it's kind of an annoying card because you let it resolve. It's like, yeah, whatever, my land's tapped for mana.
Yeah, I guess he can trips, which is the.
Yeah.
It's just that in these decks, I mean, here it's not bad, but like if you obviously don't want to spend resources
Yeah.
on turn 1 to kind of get. Oh, that's pretty good.
Chalice.
Well, that's the problem. You see now there's no Jace.
Yeah. I think he has to let this resolve. He needs to lean on the
The thing
search.
is,
oh no, the
that's
Blood Sun turns off the
But
search.
that's the thing. You see, like if he has a Jace, you can even consider letting that resolve
Yeah.
and try to Jace him. Win with Jace, basically.
Yep.
Because now I
There's a Terminus right on time. Yeah, it's looking a bit awkward now.
Yeah.
I think you just have to. Does he play the search?
yeah, he has to. Well, you have to do something.
This is just like a scry though, because he can't. If it flips, he can't activate it.
Can't activate it. I mean, it's
So-
what we're saying, right? It's a Blood Moon deck. Such
Yeah.
is it's okay, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not the best card. And he loses your
Ish.
city.
No, all lands lose all abilities except mana abilities.
Oh, okay. It's not-
Combo.
yeah, okay.
That's what it's all about. Save your city.
I thought you couldn't activate them. It's more than that. Okay.
So he should be getting rid of that. Does he flip it?
Okay. Do you have to flip search or not?
No, it's a
Okay.
maze, so he shouldn't flip it. But maybe he's forgetting the Blood Sun's in play. Here we go.
Okay. Alright. So
Yeah. So he draws Brainstorm. Goes nicely with
I'm
the
sure.
Chalice.
maybe Alex has a plan.
I think it is draw, entreat the Angels. Charlie's not got a plan either.
I mean, I really don't like that Jace in the
Yeah, I think that was the
in
pivot.
exile.
It was the pivoting point. Yeah, nice Terminus again. Oh, these draws have been pretty bad for Alex.
Yeah, but you get us punished for.
Yep.
Pitching your best card.
Absolutely. Charlie's having fun, playing petals. Third Terminus for Alex. Yeah. We're getting to the point where Charlie might be able to just hardcast some big beasties soon.
So 2, 4,
3, 4, 5, 6,
6, 8, 9.
9. Yep. Just needs 2 more petals. 9,
9.
10, 11. He's got 12 mana.
That's not
He's
bad.
almost at Emrakul. I wonder what his last card is.
Actually,
Isn't the Emrakul?
He's on 13 mana actually. Like Seething Song adds 2.
Yeah, I was
3.
counting the Seething Song.
Oh,
So in play he has 9, and then his hand is Emrakul, Seething Song,
pedal.
Low Spell. So he's getting close. He's getting there.
Getting there.
Are we gonna see the hardcast Emrakul? He's doing the finger thing. Alright. Yeah, he is so close. So Alex throws out a Snapcaster. Yep, I like that. Get the beats going. Because he's a force. I guess. God, if Charlie like
Would you test the trigger here? On Chalice? Like
he's
target.
got to
target.
predict. I think he just
Oh, good praise. You
yeah.
could try to target your own Snapcaster. Just to test your opponent.
Yeah. Charlie is an experienced Chalice player, though, so he might miss it. Because you know Chalice players. Oh, he hits the counterbalance. If you see Charlie playing a Seething Song with all this mana, I think you actually force it. Because you suspect the
I think
Emrakul.
I think so.
That'd be quite funny if that comes up.
I mean, you have to think about it.
Yeah, I wonder if Alex realizes.
Well, yeah, it does look very suspicious. Huh?
Yeah.
Although,
But then it could be bait, and then he just plays a sneak attack, and you're like, bah. Oh, that's mana.
So
I think he's one short.
6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14.
He's got 14. He's one off. We are one off a hard cast Emrakul of the Aeon's Torn.
Yeah.
Assuming the Seething Song resolves. It'd be quite fun to see, actually. Oh, yeah. Predict should be exiled. They haven't caught that from the Snapcaster. If it becomes relevant, I'll run over and stop them. But I think let's just let them keep playing. But yeah, definitely should be exiled. Nice.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, you might flip a 15.
Another Emrakul.
Which does nothing anyway.
Back up Emrakul. Actually, I almost said to you, would you think about, he should be playing out the Lotus Petal in case of counterbalance.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no incentive in like keeping.
I think he should play it now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's waiting. Okay.
Yeah, because it's like there's no cost for.
Yeah.
For Alex, just flip it or even.
Yeah, totally.
They can't brainstorm responsibility.
Yeah. Yeah. if Counterbalance snags the petal and he is stuck on 14 mana all game, that'd be pretty funny. Here's another Blood Sun. Okay.
He can test the counterbalance now.
Yeah. Well, Alex has a predict here, so this is nice for him to be able to, look at the top and predict away.
Exactly.
If it's a card he doesn't want. He loses 2 life. Is Alex going to let him take it back? Cheeky Charlie!
I think Alex actually asked him, don't you want to use your city instead?
These players being quite friendly. Everyone in the store is friends, so...
And Alex is very nice.
Yeah. Too nice. Need to punish the stupid sneak attack.
So he didn't reveal?
I guess he's doing it now. Nice.
The 4th terminus, obviously.
Just what you want. Okay. So he draws off that, which is Combustible Gearhog. That actually gets countered by the terminus. Is Charlie going to play it? He's so going to play it. Don't do it, Charlie!
This is so funny.
Alex, flip that terminus.
Come on, Alex. Please.
Alex, just do it. Yes! Charlie, what are you doing?
Oh, this is too good.
I've not seen a terminus counter Combustible Gearhog before. That's a new one. That counterbalance doing work.
Who would have thought?
Lone Winds in the chat. Which land?
The city.
The Crystal Vein. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you're right, actually. He should have to.
I can go tell them.
Yeah, go and tell them. Yeah, good catch. Oh, yeah, so you, yeah. Yeah, you're totally right. Alex finds the entreat. Oh, wow. Yeah. So Charlie's thinking it stops it, but it's actually a sacrifice ability. It's part of the cost. Pretty sure it has to go. Yep. And it's gone. There are the dreams of Emrakul gone. And here are Charlie's dreams of winning the game, going to entreat as well. Cool. Saying this is Charlie's dreams of a hardcast Emrakul. Charlie's probably a bit upset now.
Why?
So Alex topped it to entreat. That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was, yeah, I mean, he kind of
He
like...
drew all the terminuses and then finally entreat. So yeah, he's entreated a bunch, and Charlie packs it in. He was so close to casting
so close.
the
I mean, if
Emrakul.
only he had kept this Jace.
Yeah, yeah. And if Charlie hadn't cast that combustible Gearhog into the terminus. Oh dear.
So I don't even know what it does. Is it like a browbeat?
It's like a browbeat effect. It's in a deck when you're. It's like draw 3 though, because with Emrakuls in the deck, it's pretty risky. You're gonna risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, the Red Titan is good as well.
Yeah, I think he plays at least three of them, probably
Yeah.
four.
I mean, it's very possible actually that he doesn't play Worm anymore.
Yeah,
That
I
he
think.
plays this, the other Titan. I mean,
Yeah.
it makes a lot more sense. So you can
Yeah.
outcast them.
Some people play Godo, Bandit, Warlord,
Yeah, with Battle Skull.
Batskull,
Yeah,
like two Batskulls.
I don't know if I like that. It's pretty low impact.
You get like whatever Godo is a 4/4 and a Batskull 4/4, and then yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's not super high impact. All right, so sideboarding. Alex probably has stuff like Disenchant.
I'm not saying anything.
Ah, which enchant? It has to be about the addition then. Probably wants to take out these terrible terminuses. I think you want to kind of leave in swords against the Inferno Titans and the big worms.
Yeah,
stuff.
I think so. So, what would you bring in?
Charlie's probably got like 4 boils, 4 boiling sea. Just because, yeah, he hates blue.
You probably side out the terminus.
Looks like he's bringing in.
Yeah, you don't need terminus at all actually.
Yeah, no. Take out the well, it counts as combustible gear Hulk.
It does. Well, there's an argument to say that maybe you have a split sword terminus so that he feels Chalice out.
I think, yeah.
I don't
There's
know.
consideration. I think you take all the terminus though.
I mean, there's another possibility is that Charlie plays a couple of Magus of the Moon.
Yeah.
Which means you actually want sword.
I think he's just going to be fetching basics around the Blood Moons anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charlie, you can see he's got Magus as you said, but I'd be surprised if he brings them in.
Nice, be weak.
Looks like he's bringing in Trinosphere, which is good.
Yeah.
I can't see what else.
Yeah, so you really want against Miracle. I think you can side out the Blood Moon, the new one.
Blood Sun. Yeah.
Blood Sun.
I agree.
It's a bit. I mean, well, I guess Miracles has a lot of fetch lands.
It's just.
You
I guess
cantrips.
cantripping is nice, but it's quite.
I mean, you really want
Low
to have
impact.
something that sticks in against Miracle, like a lock, something
Yeah.
that locks them, like the
Yeah.
Chalice or
Blood Moons are still great. He's taking them out, which I don't think I agree
the
with.
Blood Moons.
Yeah. It's from playing from the Miracle side this matchup a lot. Blood Moon is a real pain.
Yeah.
It's even if you get like a couple of basics out, just
I mean,
turning your fetches.
The thing is that maybe he doesn't like the variance of it because Extreme Miracles can open with like a double island or
True.
one island, even one island if I cantrip on turn
True.
1 if you don't have that turn 1 Blood Moon.
and it lowers his chances of Emrakul. But
Yeah.
that said, I think I would be keeping it in.
Yeah,
At
so
at
I
least
guess
over Blood Suns.
okay, so this matchup you side out your terminus, then what do you bring in? What do you have?
Probably
Because
take out counter bounces as well.
yeah, well, you know,
The last game it did work.
But if you side out terminus, it makes sense then. 'Cause
Yes.
you can't counter attack that. So
I think you want to be siding
so you have
dis-
6
disenchants,
cards. Disenchant, you have a couple.
then some mentors.
You don't have Pierce, in fact, right? You have Fluster
No.
Storm now these days. So
Flusterstorm is kind of actually okay because they have Seething Song and Through the Breach. So I think
Alright, okay.
I do bring in a couple of Flusterstorm. Maybe not all
that's-
3.
yeah,
I believe Alex is playing 3. So I think,
Disenchant, and then you bring in Mentor.
yeah,
I think
definitely
so
bring in Mentor. I've actually beaten the big worm with Mentor and a couple of swords.
Yeah.
Like it died, the things, and just Mentor did Mentor
Yeah,
stuff.
but they don't have removal.
Yeah.
It's very quick.
He probably brings in another Council Judgment if he has one as well.
Yeah. I think that removes the lock pieces. 'Cause,
Yeah.
in fact, it's really about that. Like,
Yeah.
if you can't lock miracles at all,
Pretty much. The permission's just going to stop all the things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Here we go. We can see Mentor, Brainstorm, some basics, Jace. This is a very
Charlie has a hand without lands
nice.
again.
This is a classic blue-white kind of land.
I mean, that's probably big red, right? I mean, remember we played it a little bit.
Yeah.
Apart from Mocatcher, which is obviously awesome. But the other versions, the variance of this deck is really huge.
Yeah. It's a style that I could never get along with.
Yeah.
It's just so frustrating. Yeah. But Charlie makes do with it. And you can just get free wins off it. Like, even if you
Yeah.
mulligan down to 5,
There are other decks with 3 wins though.
like Infect.
Yeah, in fact, it's it's not what it used to be. The format is a bit too mid-rangey for it.
I can see that.
I mean, like really, like when you play Infect, you want your opponent to be either on the slow control side or on the combo side.
Yeah.
If they're in the middle with like a lot of shamans and a lot of like, they can outgrind you in pretty much every single card they have is relevant.
Okay, we've had a question. What is the spiciest deck at Darksford today? I know what it is.
Oh, it's going to be Patrick's, huh?
Yep.
It's
Easy.
always Patrick's.
Patrick is playing Pattern of Rebirth.
Okay, I didn't even know that, you see.
Let's bring up Pattern of Rebirth. Oops. Pat. I can't spell. Of Rebirth.
I don't even know that card.
Really?
No.
Oh, it used to be like a staple
Really?
in Legacy
probably wasn't
and
playing at the time.
most extended, I guess.
Oh,
Alright. This is a.
Is he playing that?
Yep. And it's like black green stuff. He's on table 2.
And what you try to put in play?
Emrakul.
Okay, so you have like a couple of macros in the deck?
You have like Sakura Tribelda and stuff.
Okay.
And I don't know if he's playing in like a Nick Fit shell.
But is it like a mid-range deck with a combo finish? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. He's playing black-green cards that he likes and owns with Pattern of Rebirth combo. Actually, we'll try and get them on camera.
Oh, Patrick has always a
Yeah.
sweet decks.
He's playing against Manless Dredge this round, I can see.
Oh, yeah, Managed Dredge as well is pretty sweet. I
What
mean,
else
there's an Infect player,
Yeah.
a bunch of Goblins, Markers obviously.
Yeah.
There's a DNT and Elves.
Yeah.
That's
Very
quite-
mixed
thing.
very mixed field today. Alright.
I mean, it's a very fun deck as in Dark Sphere. I mean,
Yeah,
you really don't know what you're going to play against.
So, looks like Alex also mulled. And then he found a much better hand with fetches for basics, a disenchant, and mentor. Looks
Alright,
like
so
this is a very strong
that's
hand.
interesting actually. Charlie chose not to go for turn 1.
What's in his hand?
Blood Sun.
Okay, does he have all the fast mana?
He has the Ancient Tomb, I believe. And was there not an Ancient Tomb?
His hand is excellent. It's Worldspine Worm. Seeming Spirit Guide.
He has Ancient Tomb.
he
He
has
has
it.
Ancient Tomb, and that's very surprising.
Yeah, actually, I would have gone for the.
Well,
10
yeah,
one.
that's where it's the best. Right? You can see
Take
the
out the
land.
fetch. Yeah.
And there was no Force of Will in
Yeah.
there was a hand.
Alex also has another fetch land, so it's still going to be good. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but now you let your opponent like Portent, Ponder, find out Force of Will.
Yeah.
That's very surprising actually.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I actually don't understand.
Alex's hand just had 2 fetches, so it would have completely wrecked him. Yeah, I definitely agree.
Maybe he played too quickly, like he played too
Yeah.
fast, and he didn't.
You don't play this deck not to slam. So,
He probably landed his.
well, I think he just wants to save the Seeming Spirit Guide, but what for? Like,
But that's the whole point. Is to slam
Yeah.
things.
yeah. So, I mean, what's he doing now?
Oh,
Did he
it's
draw
a
a
sneak
sneak attack?
attack.
Oh, if you draw a sneak attack. Oh, yeah, that's.
Oh, did he scry on top maybe? He scried his sneak
okay.
attack on top.
All right, Charlie, you're forgiven.
Yeah, we're sorry, Charlie.
Okay. Alex has a disenchant for that, though, which is.
Does he?
Yeah. So it's quite good that he. Do you know which enchant it is?
I'm not sure actually. Probably this one.
It's the Ice Age one. You don't get any of these right.
I like the what is it? The conspiracy one. It's the last one.
Ugh.
They printed.
Ugh. This guy. All right, here comes the Blood Sun.
Oh my god! I wish he had done this turn
Turn
1.
With the sneak attack.
I
on
think
top.
I'll do it anyway.
Really?
You can still draw land or
Yeah.
petal or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
It is so backbreaking turn 1. The problem is that this card loses a lot of value, like a lot.
Yes, it's true. Yeah, I mean,
And he draws a petal. You see, like not obviously like I
Yeah.
didn't know, but like but you can't ships as well. So the
Yeah.
investment you do on the Sin Spirit guy, you get a card back anyway.
that's true. It's true. Yeah, it was a kind of a high
Oh god.
variance play. Here comes the Mentor. Stomp, stomp, stomp. And yeah, he's got pedal. Yeah, this is going
Yeah, this is over.
south.
It is over.
Is that Terminus? Entreat, nice. Okay, so he produced loud brainstorm into predict into stuff and things. Here we go, Storm Count 1. Let's bring up Monastery Mentor. This is a lovely card.
Yeah, it's really sweet.
It's pretty good.
Do you like the mentor deck with the bubbled?
There's a few. There's like Pete versions, and then
No,
there's
the one.
Bomberman.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bomberman's very cool.
I mean, it's don't say it very often. I think Claudio played it actually.
Yeah,
But
Claudio, you still in the chat? He played like a Thoughtcast Paradoxical Outcome
Yep.
deck, which looked
Yep.
awesome. Actually, I really want
a
to try
bunch
that
of
out.
bunch of bubbles and
Yeah,
make
yeah.
some guys.
Par-
I actually like the idea. a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, Paradoxical Outcome, picking them all up
Yeah.
just seems insane. Yeah, I want to try that as well, actually. Alex left in counterbalance. What do you think of that?
He probably forgot to take it out.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Could do. All right. So yeah, I like this. He's putting back a land.
Maybe he was influenced
Go on.
by. Maybe he was influenced by his play on.
Oh, he's gonna predict the counterbalance away, which is good. He's gonna do it now, though. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I like it. And then he can play ponder as well. Get your tokens.
So I need to draw. Yeah.
Yep. And then land drop, ponder. It's looking, yeah, just really good.
No, it's over.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish we had seen this.
I don't know,
This turn one.
Charlie can just draw a sneak attack or through the breach. He's got a worm in hand.
Suppose.
There's the through the breach.
Through the breach.
Don't speak too soon. Charlie got it.
Okay. No, I mean it would have been. I mean that's exactly Blood Sun is really you want it turn one.
Yeah.
I would have slammed it. I think.
So Charlie goes down to. Oh, Tom's going to tell us off for not. No, I did the score. This is game 2. Alex won game 1.
So scary. Kellogg is on the track.
He's going to get us. What?
That's wrong.
Maybe I didn't hit save.
0-0. Yeah, this is game 2. Just save. Say nothing. Save.
I didn't hit save. You had one job.
What are you talking about, Kellogg? It's 1-0.
Yeah. Tom, can you not see? 1.
Really?
Deary me. Alex is probably a bit upset about this. He's getting wormed. Wormed.
Well, Charlie's on 7.
Yeah, but
so he has 3 blockers. Is that 3?
3 blockers, yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. If he finds, I guess he's got a council judgment in his hand. So if he ponders into some more cantrips and stuff, he has a council judgment to get rid of 1 at least. Alex is now on 3.
No, that wouldn't be enough.
Yeah, Alex is now on 3 as well. All the worms have trample.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is not quite over.
Oh, this is well not how I was expecting this game to play out.
Start off with the ponder. See where that goes. He's got lots of lands in hand, so he's looking for a brainstorm here, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, lots and lots of lands. What does he find? Plains,
More
land.
lands.
That's.
Easy shuffle.
I think it's a shuffle.
He's checking.
Not an expert, but Charlie.
Does he actually only have lands?
He's got lands and an entreat.
Entreat.
Yeah.
So you're gonna want to brainstorm.
Yeah.
How do you deal with these worms?
So yeah, Charlie about to steal.
So no. If you have brainstorm, you can keep it for your turn. No, you need a sword as well. This is not big green.
These worms are just going to kill him. Yeah. All right. So does he have a council judgment? Yes.
Yeah. That's not going to be enough.
No. So.
I mean, if he has another brainstorm follow up like on his turn to grow the tokens.
Yeah.
But just I think. No.
I think he's just dead.
Yeah.
With that.
Okay, so would you have then saved that Simeon Spirit Guide for sneak attack? Knowing that if you do that, your Blood Sun is just a cantrip for 3, because then you let your opponent fetch twice, basically.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
I think I'll slam it.
You just slam it.
You slam it, you draw a card, which means that you can still draw another mana source, which means that the turn after you might still be able to blend that sneak attack.
Well, Charlie just won the game, so obviously he was right.
He was right. I mean, what do I know?
Yeah. Yeah, Charlie's stealing it with a timely top decker through the breach.
Alright, we're gonna do the scores before Tom says anything.
Should I do it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I did it. No, did I?
Maybe it doesn't work. Maybe.
I did it. Tom, are you happy? You happy, Tom? Alright, that was a great comeback, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Nick thought it was over. I said, don't count your chickens.
Didn't get punished for... Actually, that's the funny thing. It's like Alex didn't get punished for his misplay. Like pitching the Jace in game 1.
Yep.
And then Charlie didn't get punished for not slamming that Blood Sun.
Maybe this is why we lose.
So
maybe that's
why we're here not playing and accommodating, because you have no idea what's happening.
I I think so. I'm going to bring up Through the Breach. It's a nice little card. It's lovely. It's going to be the new invention, I'm sure. Yeah, look at that.
That's quite ugly.
Yeah. The art's quite cool, but
Yeah.
the frame is just awful.
I mean, yeah, it's a collectible game as well, right? So
He also, yeah, Alex didn't cast a Ponder at some point as well. I think
I'm
he was.
sorry?
Alex didn't cast a Ponder as well at some point. I think
Okay.
he was saving it until he knew what he needed to find. Whether, like, actually playing against this deck can be so hard because sometimes they have lots of threats. Sometimes they have a lot of lock pieces. Yeah, it's hard to kind of know what you need.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be more afraid of the lock, I think, pieces. Because again, if you have like a couple of turns to develop, right?
I think their threats just win the game.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I guess.
Like the lock you can kind of eventually draw out of and stuff, and you have disenchants.
Yeah,
But
true. This game too, you have disenchant. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see Charlie's bringing Chaos Warp. What do you think of that card?
Yeah, this is the the 2 and red like shuffle things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
It's an answer for Jace.
I mean, it's the only effect like this in red, right?
Yeah.
For this cost, it's.
Yeah.
No, it's not a bad card.
He can do it to himself. Hit Emrakul. Easy.
Yeah.
There it is. I'm not sure I'd bring it in. I don't think it's really the matchup you want it.
So
It's like an answer
I
for
guess
ensnaring bridge and stuff like that.
right. Okay, I was gonna ask. So what are the cards that actually really destroy you? I
Yeah.
mean, okay, that's interesting. So for proactive decks like this, I've always I find that this kind of cards a bit weird if they're very active. Why not play? If you expect like some kind of prison deck, well, play Chandra. Play another thread that is proactive.
Yeah.
Rather
Yeah.
than having reactive cards like this.
Or another easy, like a braid could kind of fill this spot. A braid is
Yeah, right.
a good reactive answer at least.
I don't know. I find like when you have a deck which is all about slamming things like this, you kind of want to, attack for a slightly different angle rather than trying to react to things. I mean, sometimes you don't have a choice if really there's a card that destroys you.
Yeah.
But as much as you can, if this is really just for like, I don't know. I actually don't know. But like, if this is just for,
You're not a Blood Moon expert.
I'm not no.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming if what he has in mind is like, oh, instant bridge things like that, I'd rather play Presswalker.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, I think they won't sub much differently. So, well, he bring in on the draw. I guess he's thinking the game's going to go a bit longer. I think against Miracles you can cut stuff like Lotus Petal, or you can trim them at least as well. Like the game's going to go a little bit longer, and you can just have very threat-dense hands, which you just grind through all the counter
You want
magic.
business.
Yeah.
I think on the draw you can actually start cutting Blood Moon and things like that.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Because once Alex has fetched a couple of times, it's really not that relevant.
Yeah. All right, so this is so here Alex's hand has all non-fetches. This is like the argument for not slamming Blood Sun. I mean, I know not slamming it,
Sure.
you give people a window to get out of it, even if it would be good, like what happened last game.
Thing is, it's still. I mean, yeah. Again, your investment is that you waste a card. You don't waste a card, just basically waste tempo. Because you draw back that Cement Spirit Guide or Lotus Petal that you invested.
Yeah, Alex smells that hand actually. I thought it was quite good. He had, well, it was okay. He had Jace, Mentor, 3 lands and a Brainstorm. It's okay. I guess he's very scared of Chalice, but the Mentor and
Oh, you have Mentor and Jace.
I think
It is a bit like, yeah, you are kind of. He's on the play though.
yeah, he's on the play. I would have
You have
risked.
to survive.
Yeah, I would have risked it.
Well, you like taking a risk.
He's got Disenchant. Does he get lands? He's got a Plains. That's ugly. I would have kept that as well, but I hate mulliganing.
This one, I don't think I
You
would
get a
keep this one.
scry.
Yeah, but like you have basically no lands. That Plains is like.
Destroying an island is fine. Yeah,
No,
I
think-
keep so many hands. I had a really fun game against Black Ray Reanimator on Sunday. Game 3, I kept hand on the draw with no interaction, but loads of cantrips. But I was thinking it's good against his slow, grindy thoughts is you
Yeah.
hands. And I kept it quite fast. And then he mulliganed down to 4 and just conceded. And he said, well, you could have like Faith as looting and looting into Grizzlebrand and Reanimate. And he was like, no, but you kept your 7 hands. You've obviously got a surgical. Yeah, easy. Just keep 7 and you will win the game. Never ever mulligan. Alright, So looks like his hand. It's not too bad actually. He has.
Wow.
Here comes the chalice.
He has a force and no blue card, I think.
Yep, looks so. Skill of the void.
Is it a mentor that he?
It's a council judgment.
Ah.
So at least it's an answer.
Right.
Nice. That's important.
But
That's a blue card.
That's fine. That's a blue card.
So he needs to play a white producing land
Okay.
here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
He saw it.
Saw the line.
Charlie
Right.
seems quite excited.
Oh, he's got a Seething Song and a Searing Spirit Guide into Combustible Gear Hulk. He's got a thing. This force is clutch, I guess. Here comes the Seething Song. I love just like ritualing out a big creature. It's quite fun. Alright. Charlie is so good at MTG. You don't force this. Like, there's
No, not here.
nothing to punish you. You force the action after he puts more resources into it.
He's going for a lot of action.
I like, so he's using a Seaman Spirit Guide, but I like using a Petal there at least. Like the Seaman Spirit Guide hides information. Small thing, but. Yep, so there goes the Gear Hulk. But yeah, trading 2 for 2. 3 for 2. So force is good value.
It'd be interesting to see his thought process actually of
Yeah.
like using Steven Spade guy here.
Yeah, I think Petal is definitely the preferred thing to use. Alright, Alex draws the white land actually. That's great.
Alright.
So here he can.
I wouldn't move here.
No?
No, I don't think so. Because you
I guess if
he
you
has nothing, what?
Yeah.
Alright.
So
He has another land as well, so even if he burns, he can.
yeah, okay, as you know, I like your reason. And there's a disenchant.
Okay.
Easy. You're so clever. Alright. Yeah, no, fair enough. I probably would have been tempted to cancel judgment there, but oh, and here comes the sneak attack, and he's going to get so rewarded for playing slow.
And it's just gonna disenchant that.
Yeah. He might. So he wants to fire both of these off. I think you just go for the sneak attack first. So I think you should breach there. He doesn't have the mana for breach, unless you
breach is
mean
fine,
when
right?
he was casting the combustible gear Hulk. Maybe. Then you get to save the mana. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although he only had one in hand at that point, so he probably wanted to save it. So Alex is really hoping to draw a threat here. He wants to find a mentor.
Yeah.
Jace is probably the best thing.
Jace is the best, yeah.
But I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
mentor isn't bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess he's interested.
So his hand at the moment is
He does.
2 for the bridge. Oh, he didn't.
He didn't just try in the turn.
Okay,
I guess he's thinking if he draws mentor, he wants to get the trigger.
maybe.
Now he gets to cancel judgment it.
Yeah.
But cancel judgment, I like the flexibility in case Charlie has something like a Chandra or a.
Yeah, exactly.
Or he hardcasts a creature like an Inferno Titan.
Yeah.
I like still just disenchanting it, I think.
Yeah, I guess. Well, here he can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Debatable.
The flexibility of instant speed is nice, but
So does he have a guy or not?
he has an Inferno Titan.
So he has.
So if he breaches it, he's representing a lot of damage. That's a Jace.
Ah, that's pretty good.
That's very good.
Might die to the Inferno Titan.
Yeah,
Alright.
he might. What do you do here? Do you Fate Seal, Charlie?
Brainstorm.
Brainstorm? Yeah, I think so as well.
You have your fetch land. You have. You have
He
the
faces.
risk that you would lose your Jace with no value as well.
Yeah.
Like if you get Titan or.
He's gone for the Fate Seal. I think there's merit to Fate Sealing because Charlie played a land and pass next turn, so you can get a lot of information from that hand.
Try to cut it off mana. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
yeah. I can see that. I can
yeah.
see that. Yeah. Yeah, it's true actually.
yeah, I think you just want this 1 turn window. You want to untap and then you.
But the deck is half the deck is mana, so
Yeah, it's you gotta get a bit lucky. But he found a Whirlspine Worm and kept that,
that's great.
which is good. Yeah,
That's a good spot.
very good spot. So he untaps. He wants to find a mentor now.
Oh,
Force.
sorry, that's really good.
This don't Fate Seal. Now you got to brainstorm. Now
What-
brainstorm.
What is he doing? Is he Fate Zero Jace again?
It's Fate Sealing again.
Wow.
I don't like this now. I guess he has the Hardcast Force, but
Just brainstorm.
yeah.
Draw cards, kill him.
Yeah, I like brainstorming there. He gets the mana. So what Charlie should do here, I think, is not go for the worm this turn. He should play the land and end of turn through the breach. Tap him out and
Yep.
then
Yeah,
next turn.
especially that way, like Alex won't take the risk of like tapping for mentor or something if he doesn't have a blue
Yeah.
card. Especially if he keeps fates. Okay.
yeah. So he's going for it.
What do we know?
No. But he's going to get Hardcast Force now and then He gets to untap. Although if he goes on for the fate sealing, he's gonna die. Yeah, I definitely agree. He should be brainstorming.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. You kind of want to like start
Yeah,
pulling ahead.
yeah, definitely. He doesn't have the resources to fight this still.
Plus, now that he's drawing a land, that Charlie's drawn a land. I mean, this every single turn now you have to face like
Yeah.
the 2 cards
Yeah.
left in his hand, or 3 cards even,
He might mix it up now. He might start brainstorming. I think.
maybe. But
Unless he
that's,
draws another
I mean,
force.
still like,
What do you draw?
I guess you need.
He's going for it. Yeah, I can't agree with this line.
Is fate sealing?
Yep.
Okay.
Puts it to the bottom. Charlie's got another 3.
But again, what does he think is in Charlie's hand then?
Lots of guys, I guess. So Charlie can now hardcast Inferno Titan, or is that a sneak attack? Yeah, he drew a sneak
I mean,
attack.
6 mana. You know that all the Titans can be cast. You know that Through the Bush can be cast.
Yeah.
It's very likely that in 4 cards that Charlie had from the beginning and couldn't cast.
Yeah.
It's very likely that he doesn't have one. He actually has 2, but
Yeah. Charlie's got a lot of decisions here. He's got Through the Breach, sneak attack, and the worm and things. So he drew a brainstorm. Is he gonna? So he has to disenchant first. Has to disenchant the chalice. Brainstorm. Find a counterspell. Easy. But yeah.
but even then, you see, like the problem is, he should have like 3 more cards.
Yeah, I definitely do not agree with this line of fate sealing aggressively.
Yeah.
Just Charlie having these cards he couldn't cast is just too scary. So maybe Charlie's going to get his way. He had quite a lot of decisions, I think. Is that a sneak attack in his hand? Oh, yeah, it's not good. This Through the Breach is resolving.
Yeah, it's game over. I mean, Charlie might not attack Jace.
Yeah.
What's life total? 17?
17 versus 6. But yeah, I think he's going to put in the worm. I would then attack Jace.
Yeah, you kill Jace.
But then you have 3 tokens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he has even more cards than Alex.
Yeah.
Which is a bit weird that with Jace.
Alex knows about this worm. You. Fair enough. I guess I don't hate that. You attack either.
But again, like you give him like you don't know if they kept like a couple of terminus.
If he has a terminus, then he's put it back with the brainstorm, and he sees what 2 cards deeper with the Jace.
But you don't want to leave him Jace.
But by attacking Jace, he doesn't set up lethal next turn, I guess.
Yeah, but if Jace stays and the guy isn't dead, then
Yeah.
you're in trouble.
Yeah. True.
I mean, if he keeps face sealing, obviously not, but
Yeah. So it's Cancel Judgment, Snapcaster.
because here he can bounce one, Cancel Judgment the other, and Snapcast. Oh no, he's got they all have trample. Right?
Yeah.
So does he have? He doesn't have sword.
Yeah. So he's got a brainstorm with Jace, I think. Finally.
Yeah, so it's good to find the sword and do.
Sword, snap, sword. Yeah, I think he's actually just gonna die. I probably side out the terminuses. So yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a rough spot.
It was more interesting than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the matchup is actually.
There's more play to it
Yeah.
than you would think. Like, you know, when you see counterspell decks versus
Yeah, exactly. No, it's
slam decks.
especially like the kind of
Yeah.
you know, yeah, how you have to be careful with your
Yeah.
your blue card basically.
Oh, that's a good point. He has 3 damage in hand with Inferno Titan. So if he deals with all these guys, yeah, that's actually a very valid reason to. There's the counterspell, which he wanted last turn. I think he's just dead. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Lol, Trosty. And there's the hand. Charlie gets it with big derp.
So Charlie moving to 3-0.
Yeah, the
2-0.
2-0.
Second round.
Yeah. 2-0. Gonna bring it back to the booth quickly. That was actually, a lot more interesting than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, I mean, we saw also like, I mean, it was a bit ambitious, I think, trying to like say, oh, I'm gonna fate seal my opponent with Jace, you know, from 3 loyalty counters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially, I don't know. I think in these situations, like you have kind of wonder why they're not playing what they have, and surely it's not mana sources.
Yeah.
Because we've costed it, or it's only like maybe Seething Stone and so on. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I would respect a little bit the. I think.
Yeah,
You have
no
to
respect.
you
No
have to
respect.
respect the Titan a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of like the first Fate Seal. I think there's just this one window where you are terrified of something happening.
Yeah, but even then, I mean,
Just the main thing is Charlie playing a fourth mana. It means he's
but half the deck, like more than half the deck is mana, huh?
yeah. But what I mean is yeah, you have to be able to like hit a non-mana thing. You can give them a threat, but Charlie missed a land drop, and then a turn after play the mountain. So you can tell he drew the mountain,
But again, like
and then
if
his
you have,
cards can't be cast from 4 mana.
yeah, but your Fate Seal, look at what it does, right? If there's a dead card on top, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. If there's a so on 50% of the case there will be mana on top, and you will put it on bottom, and then you still have 50-50.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean,
so your odds are actually not that great, like doing that. So you can, you know what I mean? If
yeah. I see what you mean.
so I don't know. I think
Hit 1 mana up. The chance that you find the interaction for 1
yeah, I
mana
think
is
it's
low
really
as
the
well.
fetch land as well, which means that he can actually draw 3. Like put 2 cards he doesn't like, fetch, and next turn he draws another card, and then see 3 more cards with Jace, and then you say if you survive that turn, basically you're in very good shape.
Yeah, I'd buy that. I would buy that for a biscuit. Yeah. Oh yeah, Flusterstorm. If you bring in the Flusters.
There's a Fluster Storm spell. Well, it doesn't spell pierce. You said.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree with you guys, and yeah, you should be brainstorming. Who doesn't want to draw cards? We're going to take another break now.
Yep.
Grab a drink and
See you in
back
a few
soon.
minutes.
We are back, and we have a red mirror.
Yep.
Mountains and mountains. Everyone's favorite deck.
There's a lot of
Burn.
red and blue in Dark Sphere
Yeah.
today.
Should we see if the players are ready?
That's interesting. Like tempo-wise, it's very interesting actually.
So here, as I said, mountains versus mountains. We have Francis Cowper, our resident miracles man, playing goblins, of course. Yeah, mixing it up. I like it.
Yeah, you know, like ringleader draws cards, so
Yeah,
Francis happy.
just for the occasion. And Kian McNabb, I hope I spelled his surname right. He's playing Burn. Price of progress not great against lots of
Nope.
mountains.
So I guess the interesting thing here to watch for is, you know, how burn. What kind of decision do you make with burn? What do you burn? Do you burn the face? Do you burn creatures?
Yeah.
To try to estimate how much time you have really before goblins, you know, one shots you.
Goblins can put on a really fast clock.
Exactly. So you're gonna have to estimate it.
Chieftains. Yeah.
And again, like, not that I want to talk about infect all the time, but like it's a bit the same problem usually they have against infect. They try to evaluate how much time they have.
Yes, yeah, definitely. I feel like goblins could be a bit favoured. You know, I'm not sure.
I don't know actually.
I feel like goblins is.
Because if you, I mean, it depends. Like Vial is a bit slow. Lucky probably get burned.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. You have so many like kind of must answer things that if they're
Maybe.
spending their cards on answering it, goblins just keep coming, keep coming. The boys.
The boys are always here.
All right, so here we go. Cavern of Souls.
FGC MVP.
FGC MVP is the thing.
Who's Minya friend?
He's a friend of ours from the States.
Okay.
He's like,
So he knows FGC.
yeah. So yeah, this hashtag, spread it, people. FGC is the MVP of the GPT. Goblins versus goblins. The mirror.
So that's interesting. Hold on. So we went like turn one Lucky, and then didn't get burned. Instead,
Got guided.
he got guided.
Here it
Right, that's
comes.
very interesting. He didn't even respect the.
I don't think he has anything.
No, but he could block.
That's true. No, goblin got attacks. What are you doing? Yeah, it's true.
I don't know. I'm. He's confident. Maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Chieftain. All right.
Maybe he did consider it, but didn't say it.
Hey Tom, how you doing? Cheers for
Hey,
hanging out
Tom.
again. You are always here. You're our best watcher. Oh, look at this. So 1 mana, 2/2.
Hold on, no, actually Francis is playing really tight. He doesn't even show his lands. Or
Does he have a land?
No, he probably does.
Don't think he has a second land.
Really?
No second land. Okay.
So I think I saw a tough fight. So he's in Cavern. And
Yeah.
wow, okay, so that's a bit greedy from our friend.
Yeah.
But FGC always find a way.
FGC always finds a way. He will just top deck that mountain. Oh, here's Searing Blaze.
I guess the Lucky would die now.
Yeah. But all the Chieftain is quite a threat as well. It's close.
Yeah, but
Okay.
like, you know, unless you think like he's sandbagging like a land, which would be a pretty cool play.
I don't think he's sandbagging a land in Goblins.
No, he's not. But like the ball player could.
Yeah. Alright, what does that Goblin do?
It seems that it's.
What's going to happen? Yeah, what do you Searing Blaze here? If anything. I think,
I go for the Lucky, I think. I guess you can block the Lucky, so I go maybe for the
think
War
kill-
Chief actually.
yeah.
Yeah, probably. So if he top deck a land, I think you kill the War Chief and you actually wait for that Lucky without attacking.
I agree. Yeah, I like that. Shoot your Goblin Guide.
He does that.
Okay, yeah. And do you think he'll attack though?
No, you shouldn't attack him.
He shouldn't.
He has a free block as well.
Yeah, but
Well, yeah, he has a free because he's not going to be able to pay for the echo.
Goblin Guide always attacks.
Oh, please don't attack.
I expect he won't. Because as you said, yeah, there we go. No attack. So FGC MVP is looking for a red source. Let's play at Tarfire. Keep them cracking. Come
Let's see what he
on,
can do.
Mountain. Vial.
It's a vial.
Okay.
Start.
He's not under too much pressure, so he can kind of chill a bit until the burn starts going. Price of progress. Does 2.
It's the damage.
So yeah, Suspire, Price, Lava Spike.
Respect your face.
Who do you target with the Lava Spike? It's a very, very complex card.
You hate that card, don't you?
I hate it so much.
Yeah, attack with this. I agree.
Yeah. Nice little story. I can't remember where it was. I think it was like an SCG thing. There was some player had a ley line of Sanctity in play, so the player cast Lava Spike, and the judge ruled that they had to target themselves. It was
That's not a very good ruling, is it? I think.
no, I don't think
If
so.
you try to
Either.
do something illegal, it gets back to your hand. You get your.
Yeah, yeah, it was pretty fun. All right. Yeah, Francis doesn't play the Wasteland.
Respecting price of progress.
Yeah, but Wasteland beats price.
Yeah,
Unless it's a Golden Ring. People buying chocolates from us.
Yeah, they're trying to.
This
buy
guy tried to do it last week as well. He's not learnt.
You should just take the money.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Francis. Maybe I didn't see. Yeah, Tom, we've had some sound problems. We're trying to speak louder. Not actually sure what it is, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Yeah, I think we're speaking like not that. I mean,
Yeah.
I have no idea what it is. What it is. A bunch of buttons.
It's a bunch of buttons.
All right, so you found his land.
Yeah, so he can tell
White Border Mountain.
Nice. I know he's borrowing this deck from Ethan.
Okay.
Burn versus Goblins. Is this what London is all about?
No, it's not.
I know there's another Goblins player as well. Actually, there's some really, really cool decks out there, and all of them this round got paired against Miracles, which is really annoying. I think there's
a bunch of miracles
there's
now.
so much Miracles.
Yeah.
London has become absolutely infested with Miracles. So Burn and Goblins is in a really good spot. So yeah, this is what London's all about. Oh, value.
Oh.
Here we go.
We have a reader.
4 cards. Come on. We want the 4. Come on. Yes.
One,
Oh,
two,
it's
3.
happening.
It's happening. Well done, Francis.
He should concede there. That's just.
He's probably gonna have to discard to hand size. No, 7 cards.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. It just gets
Francis,
me hot and sweaty.
Stop it.
FGC MVP.
FGC always finds a way.
Yeah.
We called it.
Oh dear. And he draws another land. Yeah, burn out of action mostly.
Very quickly.
There's a
actually.
Fire Blast and a price. London is miraculous. Because we're here. Me, Nick, FGC MVP.
FGC MVP and Claude follows us around. Yeah. Oh, we like him. A little bit.
But yeah, there are some really cool decks tonight, so we're hoping to. Oh, it's got
Oh.
Oh, value.
Oh, that's not value, but
It's value. Everything's value.
there's a story actually with Tom with value, and people were asking for a story.
Oh,
I don't even remember what it is.
the Mox Diamond.
Like Mox Diamonds for value.
Mox Diamond is totally value.
It is value.
It's not temple. All right. But we have Bant Shardless, and we have which we're going to try and get on. He's playing against Miracles this round. And we have Pattern of Rebirth.
There's a Jund deck.
Rock. There's a Jund deck at 2-0. Actually, I'd like to get Jund on.
Yeah, I think
Jund
we
is very
put
cool.
Hannah, assuming she wins.
So I can see, Jund against Elves. That would have been a nice one. But we wanted to get some mountains on. All right, here comes Activation of Violent 3. Putting in Chieftain, War Chief, Matron. Nice. Probably getting.
Another reader. Maybe that's why he didn't expect the like hit on one, if he doesn't know about
Yeah. Lucky is a terror. What do you think he gets here? Incinerator? Probably.
No, you kind of want to put pressure. Get for the Lord. And just slam. I mean, he's on 9 lives, I guess. Depends if he has a land.
He can't cast Chieftain, yeah.
Yeah,
FGC CBR. Okay.
CBR.
CBR is a fairly well-known guy called Michael Lewis,
Ah.
who's Lewis CBR, and
He went for the Lord.
okay. Does he have the mana to cast it? Maybe not.
Well, he's going to connect with Lucky.
Lucky, yeah, sure.
And next turn is Little.
Fair enough. Oh, he has the land.
So if he goes...
This puts him to 1 life. He has Fire Blast.
Yeah.
Is this lethal though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage.
No, it's not. I mean, you can leave 1 token back.
Yeah. Yeah, so Kian currently has 8 points of damage in his hand now then. So yeah, I think he should
And he
leave.
will have 1 mana actually up as well.
Yeah.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 7... No, he's dead. He's dead. If he doesn't leave anything back, he's dead.
Yeah, if he doesn't leave anything back, he's dead.
Yeah.
I think he should leave 2 creatures back,
Yeah, I agree.
because he's still going to be a threatening lethal attack after. Probably the Ringleader and a token. or a ringleader and a matron.
Both tokens.
Yeah. And they're counting up the damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 is not. I see. Kian's thinking about fire blasting the chieftain before combat, which not where you want to be.
I disagree.
I think you should want to top deck some damage.
Anything that's 1 mana, actually.
Well, he can price end of turn here, and then just untap.
That's true. It's correct.
So anything
Anything. Anything that's not a land, then.
or a creature. This is why I like leaving.
Well,
back
if he
two.
has 2, yeah.
I don't like attacking with all of them. I like leaving 2 things back because now
Yeah,
you can top deck
I agree.
Suspir or Goblin Guide.
FGC playing with fire here.
Yeah.
Exactly what it is.
Yeah, definitely. I would have left back the probably matron.
I think you play
the
to your odds here with Burn
ringleader.
and you just take it and you hope to draw.
Yeah. Because you're pretty sure going to be attacking for lethal next turn. So yeah, Kian taking it down to 8 life. Oh, he gets a lucky trigger for another blocker.
He's got haste as well.
Oh wow, that's
Yes, of course.
he has a lot of blockers.
Yeah, he's fine. I mean, FGC finds a way.
So Kian looking to top deck a bolt.
Alright, so
or something.
yeah, well, he still dies to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he really should fire off this price end of
So
turn.
hold on. Yeah, no, there's no way you can.
Yeah. So 4 damage.
It always comes to that. It comes down to that with Burn.
It
Always
does.
at this turn where they have to top deck either the
Yeah.
land or the creature, or it's always the same thing. It's the same in modern.
Does he get it? Does he get it? He
Mm.
got it. That's another fire blast. Burned.
Oh, FGC.
Doesn't find a way.
FGC got burned. Well, but that's what happens when you don't give Force of Will to FGC.
Where's Tom? I've put. It's not 1-1. I'm so bad at the scores. Okay, so Burn takes game 1 with a timely fire blast.
That's not one. Did you say it? Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Did it.
Right. So yes, it's very often like this with Burn. So I mean, modern is. I remember like in modern when you play Burn, it's always like that. It's like you put them in a situation where they have to like top deck like a spell,
Just
but
a thing.
not a creature or not a land. Or
Yeah,
something.
absolutely.
I mean, when things go well, because obviously Burn has some variance to it as well. Sometimes they don't have a game. But
So what are they looking to sideboard? So Francis bringing some Thorn of Amethyst. I can get behind that kind of. I think
well, it depends what you want to take out. Right? So here, all your cards do something. So you want to do the slow things.
he's taking out like Tuk Scrapper, maybe the Krenko as well. Or
Krenko is reasonably fast.
I guess.
You could take out some of the ringleaders.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I like that idea actually. Maybe that's like complete sacrilege.
Yeah, a couple of wastelands as well.
Yeah. Warren Weirding seems a bit bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just wants to take some top end out and play aggro. Earwig squad seems poor.
Can remove their lava spikes.
Yes, I don't mind doing that. Stupid card.
They still have like you can only remove 3 though.
Yeah.
Still have 1 on deck.
Then you still got one decision. Who'd target?
Yeah,
Where's it going to go? Target you. Target me. All right. So yeah, he's looking at pyrokinesis now. I
mean, I'm sure it does happen that you lava spike yourself to grow your Swiss pair because they have a ley line of sanctity.
that's a very advanced play for a Bant.
I'm sure it must happen.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Very nice.
He's very close to like my Bogle story, but
All right. Great Bogle story from him. Here's a question for chat.
don't give the answer though.
Okay. If you have a hand with both Slippery Boggle and what's the other one? Elf?
The Glade.
Glade Cover Scout.
Glade Cover Scout.
Okay. If you have a Glade Cover Scout and a Slippery Boggle, which is the correct one to play first?
So you have.
There is actually an answer to this.
Well, you have to. So yeah. There's a.
Answers in the chat. Come on, people.
They-
Slippery Boggle
So
or
obviously that the what you get from playing one over the other, the edge is obviously very small.
no,
Well, it is very small, right?
no
obviously.
excuses.
So don't look.
There's an edge.
No, but don't look for like something like super, like if you have a super big edge. But there's like a slight.
I just changed Francis to Slippery Boggle. Oops.
Call him Scout, the other one.
no. All right. Francis, FGC Slippery Boggle. Come on, guys. What is better to play on turn 1?
So it's turn 1, game 1. Just which one do you play? The Boggle or the Scout?
As a little tip.
We are in modern here, obviously. Right?
Yeah. As a little tip. When Nick told me the answer to this, I laughed so much because it's so stupid.
Yeah, but it's true.
It's so stupid.
But it is a tiny edge, but it is an edge.
That I've never let him forget it. How do you spell Slippery Boggle?
Maybe there's only one G. Also, this is the best art in Magic.
I hate the card, but I love the art.
No, the art is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish we had more arts like this now. I mean,
Yeah.
Low Wind was pretty cool for that.
The whole block was so nice. Yeah. Very cool. Alright, here we are. Burn has red cards in hand. Goblins has red cards in hand. File. Not bad start. Not bad start at all.
So we need to remember to give the answer to that Boggle question.
Yeah. I don't think we have a Slippery Boggle up for a Burn versus Goblins match. Okay.
So what do you expect Burn to bring in this matchup?
Very little, I guess. If they have more cards that are creature removal, like Searing Blood, Searing Blaze, this kind of thing, against creature decks, they want to be assuming some control role, I think. So yeah. Here, very wisely, Tar fires it before he can play spells to get prowess. I've had a gut shot. That's
Grim Lavamancer, I think.
Yeah, Grim Lavamancer is very
That's
good.
a very good card.
That's super good. Spends Ref Bolt. And he's got a fetch land. So yeah, he'll play the Grim Lavamancer.
Doesn't play
the Grim Lavamancer. I don't understand that.
Me neither.
Unless he has...
Does he have like an answer to...
He has...
No, it doesn't.
Searing Bloods in hand?
No, I do not understand. But, I mean, again, what do we know?
Doesn't want to crack that fetch land. Yeah, I don't understand not playing the Grim Lavamancer.
Here you could block or force Francis to find an answer, to have an answer to...
Yeah.
Because would you trade that Grim Lavamancer against Lucky?
I think so.
I think so too.
Yeah. The threat is so scary. But Francis looks like he's just flooding out.
I mean, well, you have to think about it actually, because you're only on 3 lands, he has a Vial. So even if he has Ringleader...
Well, a Ringleader is so devastating.
Yeah, but like it's only 1 turn away.
Yeah. Here he's thinking, where to go. Where to go. Yeah, I think he's got 2 Searing Bloods. I guess he wants to save the fetch land for a Searing Blaze. Still. You play the Lavamancer.
I don't understand why you would save it.
Yeah. Because here he could have the activation up. Kills the Lackey. Yeah, unfortunately I think Francis just has nothing going on. He's got 2 Caverns in hand maybe.
I forgot that Burn won the first game actually.
Yeah. So, yeah.
The matchup doesn't look that good for Burn. I thought it would be better for Burn actually. As in he can be raised, which is...
Yeah. I thought Goblins would have more of a chance as well. Definitely. So Francis found a Matron. Now, here's a fun thing. He's not playing around price progress.
No, I mean, if you have a hand like this, with 3 of your lands are non-basic, I don't think you can afford it.
Yeah. But I think he's expecting it to be sided out.
Yeah, but you don't want to cripple yourself either, right? So if really your game plan is if you lose anyway by not playing your lands, you might as well just say, well, okay, I can only win the scenarios where it doesn't have it, and you play for these situations.
Kian again not playing the Grim Lavamancer out.
No, I mean, why would you?
No. Alright, Chain Lightning. You, in a turn, here comes a Matron. Getting a Ringleader, I guess.
Yeah, I think you do here. I mean, he has nothing going on.
Yeah.
And he has 4 mana.
That's a combo.
He has a Vial going on 4 next turn.
That's a combo.
You notice like how the Vial on 3, Vial on 4 things works well. Match 1 to Ringleader.
That's so clever.
I know. I mean,
very, very good.
Goblin is quite sweet.
It's such a great deck.
Yeah, I mean, it's really satisfying to play.
Yeah.
Unless you play against combo all day, obviously. But like in general, it's,
Yep.
Cheetahs, draw 4.
It can play aggro, it can play control, it can do it all. Skirt Prospect is almost like a combo card sometimes.
I've never played with that card.
You can almost go off with it, like with the Mog War Marshals and stuff. Alright, so here come the ringleaders. Trigger. Can you do it again? FGC MVP. Miss, miss, miss. Speak of the devil.
Barely.
That was not a good ringleader. He had all his luck
But
in
at
the
the same
first
time,
one.
you don't want these cards either. So
Yeah, he definitely didn't want any cards. Yeah. A little bit frustrating for Francis here.
hopefully we'll have another ringleader on top.
Yeah. Go in with the crew. Francis down to 10.
It's already on 10, and he's facing 2 Fire Blasts again, I think.
Yeah.
That's
He's actually just dead if Kian
fetches
draws a
enough
land.
Yep.
Fetch it in return. Searing
I mean,
Blaze.
that Gravelaw answer would have dealt quite a bit of damage already.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, they're just clearing something up. Here he fetches. In response to him casting that thing. Scout Prospector. That thing. Scout Prospector is sweet. Oop. Searing Blaze again. This is exactly what he wants to be doing in the matchup. Just
So sack a Goblin, add mana.
no, I mean Searing Blaze.
Yeah. No,
Just killing the guys, dealing
I
damage.
understand, but like, I'm
Okay.
a prospector, so
Yeah.
I guess it's a bit, also good against GT, I suppose. You can chop and...
It's a Goblin Guide. I guess he can play it, swing in. Still very confused about why you wouldn't get this
So
good
he's on
enough man
12, so you can't really lose even if he still refuses to...
Pay 2 mana for a Goblin Guide. 1 mana. Oh, no mana. No mana for a Goblin Guide. 1 mana. Yeah. Oh, get them. Attack. That's a Krinko.
Is there some haste guy?
No.
Oh.
It's a Krinko.
Yeah, but Crank over haste is different.
Yes.
It's another thing.
Krinko with haste is different. He blocks. So, yeah.
Which is wise.
He has enough mana already.
Still doesn't cast the...
Does he do it?
The Grim Lava Monster? No? Oh! Ooh, maybe.
We're doing it. We
doing
did it.
Okay.
Got him. I think Francis has to fetch here. That Krenko is just not what he wants. He's going to take it.
Takes it.
Yeah, I think he needed to.
The problem is that this dies to Grim Lava Monster as well. So
It's a 3/3.
Krenko is a 3/3.
Yeah.
Let's put Krenko on then. Ah, yes, of course. Of course.
Yeah, he needed a ringleader into Chieftain and
he doesn't know that he's facing 7. He's facing 3 cards.
what is the Krenko's actual name?
And
Krenko
he
Mob
knows-
Boss.
He must really wonder what his opponent has because
Yeah.
holding that Grim Lava Monster as well. So he must know there's
Yeah.
a bunch of Fire Blast probably.
There we go. 3/3.
Oh, more Fire Blast.
Nice. That's one of the few uncastable cards in the deck. Wasteland. Not. Oh. Value.
Yeah, I suppose.
Hey man. Value is value.
Value is value.
Value
You
is
cannot-
value.
You cannot dislike value.
Yeah.
Jump. Yep.
I like jumping because Crinkle dies to the Grim Novemancer otherwise. So Francis, I think Francis, if he draws a
He
like
needs
a
something-
haste guy,
Yeah, he needs either like a ringleader or something with haste.
Yeah.
Actually, he has enough mana to do Matron into the Lord now.
Yeah.
So he has quite a few rounds.
does he?
Yeah, because he drew the Wasteland.
Yes, true. Okay.
So yeah.
Keen thinking about fire blasting the Krenko, which is obviously not what you want to do.
No.
He needs those lands.
Oh, he can kill himself. That's gonna be quite funny. Oh, I'm worried about Krenko. Kill myself. I have no more land. Oh, he still has the game free to recover. He should
True.
do it.
True.
Just for the people watching us.
Just for fun. Give us game 3 a burn. Come on. But yeah, no, he definitely shouldn't be fire blasting here. He wants to just face, basically. He's really deliberating over this, though. I mean,
Is he actually considering it?
yeah.
I'm really confused actually. Because then he has to draw only like one.
Well, he has to draw a land. But as it stands, he has lethal next turn.
Yeah, but
Yeah, so you shouldn't do it. Yeah, he lets it go finally. It's not a threat. Nice draws. Vile.
Wow, it's bad.
Yeah, that's terrible. So Francis is dead on board. If Burn can find the way.
But he's dead now.
Yeah.
Because no, but he can also like Grimlar Monster twice.
Yeah.
His face. Well, he's on 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
He's
over.
dead on board.
Maybe he's gonna Grimlar Monster a guy. I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows?
I
Maybe
don't.
Lava Spikes himself.
I don't. I mean, he didn't cast it for 4 turns, so
Maybe plays a Reality Smasher. Doesn't attack.
let's see what he targets.
You. Yeah, he sees it. I think.
Did he target the crank? Or? No, come on.
I don't think so. No, there you go. Goes down to 5.
Why
And
did he do that in response? Why did the FGC did that in response?
for value.
Because he can respond.
Why wouldn't you?
Okay.
And just slow rolling, more value. Nice.
Sheepishly attacking.
Just the rub-ins.
FGC block with the team.
So this is a tough decision. So your opponent's on 3 life, and you have 3 Fire Blasts in hand. What do you do? There we go. Burn takes it.
FGC. So FGC did not find a way.
No.
Okay, so what do you think about this matchup?
Well, I thought it'd be actually a lot better. Let's bring it back to us here.
I mean,
I thought it'd be way better for Goblins. They can actually put on a pretty fast clock. They can run, but they can't really interact with what Burns is doing, I guess. His Burns hand draws were solid. Did its thing. Francis flooded there a bit.
I mean, he didn't exactly play optimally with like this Grimlar Monster.
Yeah. So he could have died a turn earlier.
So actually, maybe Goblins is much slower than Burn.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely like a much slower deck, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
we might have a look.
I mean, we need to give the answer to the to the question.
All right, guys, are you ready for the best reason to play
All right,
one or the other?
Okay, so yeah, but it's not, again, as I said, it's a tiny edge.
It's so stupid.
It's not. So you
It's
have both.
so stupid.
So okay, so like there are some Boggles version who play Invisible Stalker, right? So if you don't want to show your opponent whether you're playing blue or not, I don't even remember what you're supposed to play actually. So
you meant to play the scout.
no, so, yeah, that's the one. So no, you're supposed to play the Boggle. Just to represent that you potentially play blue, right? Just to try to remind them somehow that there are some blue decks, blue Boggle decks. So if you play the Scar, they're more likely to say, oh, it's standard Boggle. If you play Boggle, they will also think it's standard Boggle because it's still Boggle, right? But they might say, oh, actually, I saw on the internet, like 3 years ago, that some guy was playing Invisible Stalker because it's blue. So you might say, oh, maybe. So maybe you confuse him a little bit.
Nick, the Boggle expert.
Well, I did play Boggle once.
Yep.
When very well was here.
You beat me. I was so sad. We
before
say if you're an expert of Boggles, it's a Boggle spurt.
Yeah. So
which sounds like
it went like
Biggle
this. When I bought the deck on Monday, played it on Wednesday, sold it
Gotta
on
get
Friday.
down on Friday.
Sold it on Friday.
Yeah, that is Boggles in a nutshell.
But I had a great time for that week. I feel like Boggle.
Boggles are terrible. Should kill it.
I mean, he does punish all the silly control players. And with Jace coming again.
Control's great. You leave it alone.
Control is okay. I guess he punishes the mid-range players as well, which are the nasty ones.
Alright guys, we're going to take another break. I was looking around to see if we can get any backup matches, but it looks like half the people are kind of finished and half are still play it. So we're back soon. Catch you guys soon. Here we are.
We're back.
Welcome back. We have our final round for tonight, and there's going to be some more Tundras, I'm afraid.
Yep, but this is different. Like
Very cool deck.
it's very mid-rangey.
Yep.
And it's actually both sides are mid-rangey.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Settle
hopefully
in.
interesting.
Grindfest.
Yeah. Very interesting interactions.
And what is Jay playing?
So Jay is playing Shardless Bant with Top Foundry.
It's a cool
Jace
one.
is, I think I saw Ancestral Visions as well.
Yep, there's Visions.
So very Jay-ish.
Stoneforge. Yeah, Jay loves grinding.
Yeah.
This is basically it. Let's see if the player's ready.
Yeah.
Just getting ready. So yeah, Jay is one of...
So we can put Top Foundry. I think this is the how do we put show card?
Yep.
Thopter. So Thopter is always an interesting one because I mean, it is a good card, right? Like, as in, like, it generates like tokens. Tokens are pretty good in Legacy in general. But dies to Power Blasts. It's quite hard to.
Colligan's Command.
Colligan's Command. Also tempo-wise is a bit slower, so it generates tons of value. But
what I think might be interesting is both players have an engine which the other deck finds it hard to interact with. So Takuya has
Punishing
Fire, and Jay has Thopter Sword.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to run over and tell the players about life totals, because they have to keep track of that.
Yeah. Alright, so we've had the mulligan on Jay's side. I believe it's quite on bottom. It leads with Wasteland. Alright, so that's interesting. So either he's maybe... Does he fear Wasteland on the other side, or... He doesn't have a choice, in which case he's gonna wonder why he kept a 6. If only Wasteland has lands. So Callum is just over there trying to show them how to use the life totals. So it's an interesting situation. So Jay is a bit screwed in on lands, but his opponent didn't have a choice and had to lead with her. So
this is not looking good for Jay.
No, so yeah, well, it's interesting, right? So he kept a 6 and he leads with Wasteland. Now his opponent actually didn't care and led with like Volcanic Island.
Ah.
Right? So maybe he didn't have a choice, and he pondered as well.
Seems like they have maybe a land heavy hand.
Or quite the opposite actually. I think he didn't have a choice, and he went this into ponder.
Okay. All right. So Jay, he chose to play Wasteland over a forest.
Yeah. So either he didn't have it, but then why would you keep a 6?
I saw he drew a tropical island.
Right. So he did have it. So you don't want to show what he had, what he was playing.
Okay.
So he could double Wasteland here and Hierarch.
Yeah.
Which is pretty strong.
He's got Jace as well. Okay, so Spellsnare, that's a nice one.
I know, given that my opponent had... I don't like being aggressive usually when it comes to Wasteland. But here your opponent did ponder, shuffle.
Yeah. I think in his hand I can see Force of Will, Counterspell.
So he's going for the...
Swords the Goyf. Goyf is 3... Oh, the creature, instant sorcery land. 4, so against 4 life. Alright. But Jay now, with the Hierarch, gives him the mana to cast a Jace next turn. He's got the double blue. But it looks like Takuya has...
But again, like...
maybe his own Jace. Welcome to Modern. There's a Jace with a thing on it. It says Jace in really big letters.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, we have a Jace.
I don't know. Would you have done that? Like he had the he could put his opponent on 2 lands and have himself Hierarch.
Yeah.
Forest with like drop next turn.
Yeah, I like Wastelanding over playing the Goyf there as well.
Especially because the way he played his ponder, right? He pondered off a duel.
Yeah.
Right. Which.
Yeah. That Goyf should be exiled though. I might run over again.
Well, I think they figured out. Like if he becomes relevant, they're gonna figure out.
Fair enough. Okay. If it becomes relevant, I actually do know Jay's deck, and he doesn't run Deathrite Shaman, and
that's the risk. Jace results first.
I don't think it'll make a difference. Here we go, Jace versus Jace, and I think this is just where Takuya pulls ahead. I promise this isn't like normal miracles. I know we've had a lot of it.
But yeah, Shardless. You can pull back.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I think he has counterspell in hand, and he's looking to put one back as well. All the things. Jay, yeah, he needs to find not a basic planes to pull back. He has a battle skull. No, he chooses to wasteland now.
Yeah, quite. I don't know. I'm not sure I
So
agree with that.
he's got another hierarch.
Yeah.
Guess he can attack for 2.
Because now his hand is 2 hierarchs and lands.
Yeah. Can't wait for this in mod.
Yeah, exactly.
We've been joking about it all day. It's yeah, Jace.
I mean, yeah, we've been wondering what is good against, Jace, Bloodbraid. At the end, you say, well, actually, I'm going to play Jace as well.
Play Jason Dredge.
Dredge is pretty cool. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Alright, so it looks like he's got a hand of lots of blue cards. Ponder, Brainstorm, Spell Pierce. He's put back a Spell Pierce. And yeah, he's going for the Fate Seal.
Yeah, now he knows Jace his hand is full of nothing.
Yeah.
Because his best play last turn was a hierarch.
Is it Tom? You shouldn't have that screen. It might be frozen for you. Can anyone else? I mean, the other people can see it because they commented on Jace.
Yeah.
Tom, try refreshing your stream. Cool. That's good to know. Thanks. That's a counterspell for the Bat Skull. Yeah, this is just not looking good for Jay at all now. He's a Punishing Fire. So he's looking for a Grove now, I guess. He's just going to start mopping up. What do you think of Punishing Fire and Miracles? Blue, white, red kind of stuff.
I actually think it's decent. The
Yeah.
problem is that one strength for Miracles is that you have like a great mana base.
Yeah.
Right, so you
Yeah.
can make your land drops and no worry about wasteland or days or whatever to some extent.
Yeah.
Here you obviously like cripple yourself a little bit. It's a powerful engine, but
Definitely true. There's a vision. Chance of that resolving.
pretty low.
Yeah.
Or
This
if it resolves, it's already like kind of doesn't matter.
Oh, there's the Grove.
Right.
I wonder if Jay knows what kind of deck this is. Yeah, that Grove is going to be pretty
Well,
brutal.
you would expect Mentor. I'm assuming.
Game 1, I think it's...
No, but then if you see Punishing Fire.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Hey, Marcus. Glad you can join. Yeah, this is the last round. This is Shardless Bant versus Punishing Mentor stuff. So
Yeah, it's very mid-range in both
Yeah.
sides, in different ways.
Oh, that's good to hear, Tom. He's got 2 places of Ancient Crabs. Last week you missed lots of Ancient Crab discussion,
Okay,
and it was just perfect for the metagame at the moment. You can block creatures with it.
I have a bunch of these,
Yeah,
saving them for when they're gonna spike.
it's blue. Pitch to Force of Will.
Yeah.
Great card.
It's pretty broken in modern.
Yeah, this is looking awful for Jay here.
Again we were saying, I don't know, like, so Tom, you missed the beginning. We were saying like he had the spot where he could hierarch of his forest and double wasteland his opponent and be left with only forest and hierarch against his opponent on 2 lands, knowing that his opponent digged with Ponder supposedly for lands. So yeah, and then he didn't do it, and then his opponent untapped and cast Jace, and then from there he went kind of like,
Yeah.
it wasn't pretty.
It's a Force of Will.
Doesn't kill the Jace on the table.
No, but at least he has like something to fight back for the vision to resolve.
That's true, yeah.
It's a
I mean,
a
even
chance. Maybe an unlikely one, but I like his use of dice. Big dice.
I don't know why he's not brainstorming. I mean, what is his hand? People don't like brainstorming with Jace in this.
I would be brainstorming as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
once you have 7 cards, it doesn't really matter what your opponent does.
Well, the main thing for against brainstorming is you don't get to draw the cards. Even if it ends up working out, you've missed out on
Yeah, exactly.
the chance to
But
draw all these cards.
especially here with a vision, like Jay must be thinking,
Yeah.
this is great. I might pull back. I might crawl back in this game.
Yeah. So does Takuya have a second counterspell? Is the first.
Or Snapcaster.
Doesn't have enough blue mana to play Snap
He doesn't
counterspell.
have- that's what we were saying about like
The Grove.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Grove.
Yeah, basic planes is pretty bad, but I think he might have a force of his own. No? Okay. I mean, this resolves. This is a window. Did he draw 2 Source to Plowshares? That's ugly.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay. Oh, 2 stone forges.
so Jace is on what, 8 now? I mean,
Yes, 8.
maybe his opponent's gonna keep face hitting, so it's fine.
Yeah.
What's he looking for here?
Okay.
Lands.
Just anything to put back these bad cards.
Yeah, if you have
Yeah.
if he hasn't played the land yet, so yeah.
Truckus123 is Marcus, who you met in Prague.
Yeah. Hi, Marcus.
But yeah, draw cards. If in doubt, just draw cards.
Yeah.
Why would you win the game? Winning the game
And
is...
it's the second time tonight where we don't really understand people kind of
Yeah.
face it aggressively into.
Yeah,
I don't know why they're doing it. But
I don't agree at all. Chandra.
oh, that's
He needs double red for that.
yes. He needs to tap his volcanic island.
I'm going to run over and tell them.
Yeah, let's see if they figure it out. Yeah, so Karim's going over just to tell them about the red sources. Here they go. Alright, so yeah, it's pretty much impossible for Jay now. I mean, again, maybe you know, if they're face hitting with Jay, so maybe they're gonna make mana with Chandra.
Chandra's sweet.
Yeah,
I like
but
it.
I was saying like he's pretty much over, but like if they keep face hitting with Jace and producing mana with Chandra, maybe Jay has a chance.
Yeah, producing mana with Chandra.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a
It's
bit
a similar
like
thing.
It's a similar thing. You could draw,
Yeah.
draw cards and
Thanks, guys, for the compliments. The stream is really nice.
yeah. Oh,
Thanks to you.
thanks.
Yeah, Jay's. Oh, I don't think there's any. He's going to get that hope to draw Thopter Foundry.
The Foundry, yeah.
If it resolves, actually, that could just
That
win
could-
the game on the
yep,
spot.
And his opponent only has 3 cards in hand because he refused to to draw cards.
He has a force
I
of
actually
his
think he
own.
has Force of Will, so he was actually thinking that his vision didn't matter that much, which I actually
Yeah.
agree, and especially if you draw with Jace.
There's a Jace for Jay as well. So,
Would you say so, Jay?
get out. Terrible. Jace is looking actually pretty poor in the face of Punishing Fire and Chandra.
Yeah.
I think he wants to shuffle this. He needs to find that Thopter Foundry. That is just.
Yeah, he does.
It really could get him in the game.
Yeah,
This
but
is
the problem is that
amazing.
now he's facing Force of Will anyway, so
But he has a Force of Will of his own.
does
I
he?
think. I'm pretty sure Jay has one in hand.
So he drew another one then. I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. You're right.
Yeah. This is his
One
chance.
Ponder.
Maybe he Force of Wills the sword.
So yeah, you know that forest can't really cast up the
Oh.
Foundry. Did he find?
No,
Oh,
it's
that's really-
Goif and some
That's
lands.
really poor.
Yeah.
I wonder how many Foundries he plays.
2.
Yeah. Knowing Jace, his list probably like 2, 1, 1, 2.
I lent him a bunch of the cards, so
Okay.
it's 2 Thopter Foundries. He wanted to play Meddling Mage's main deck at first, which is kind of cool. I just said no, play more Goifs and Ponders and stuff. Okay, so to cast his Ponder, it took him a Force. I'm not.
Did he actually draw blind the Hierarch? It's probably the worst thing he can draw.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess he was pondering to find another blue card and looking for that Thopter Foundry. That's reasonable. Yeah.
So he got the sword with Stoneforge.
He's playing for the Thopter Foundry. He's playing to his outs.
Yeah, I think
Like
it's correct,
he
actually.
could have got.
I mean, he's so far
Skull or something.
behind. He has to.
Yeah. Okay, so more stone forges. I mean, he's
Skull now.
he's going up the ground, but these all. Yeah, you've got to be Battleskull, I'm sure. Jitty.
Is that Skull in hand?
Oh, Battleskull got counted earlier in the game.
Oh, it's still the
Yeah,
same game.
he hardcast it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Jitty not going to do much. I mean, all these creatures just get answered by Punishing Fire. So.
Oh, this is Brainstorm Battle.
Snapcast swords. Yeah. Just get rid of anything. Yeah, getting the body down on the board is nice as well. So he's gonna. Okay. Just kill everything.
He really doesn't like drawing cards.
No.
Yeah, I shall not draw cards.
Yeah.
More
Why would
face-
you draw
more
cards?
face hitting.
Oh, no. Yep. Oh.
Just playing
Alright,
with
see ya.
Jay's nerves. Jay is really cool though, as in like he's very relaxed when he
Yeah,
plays.
yeah.
He never,
Totally.
he's always in control.
Yeah.
Please tap that basic forest, Jay. Thank you.
Yeah. Doesn't counter the sort of the meek.
I did. I remember like playing back in the days when mental misstep was legal. I was playing counterbalance, top tier foundry, enlightened tutor, all of this, and
Yeah.
people had no idea what top tier foundry was doing, and sometimes they were like just countering it. So they see an equipment, oh, it's part of the combo, counter it.
Yeah, yeah. As a search for his counter. Funnily enough, if he did actually counter the sword, then the Thopter Foundry would have to sack itself.
Yeah,
He's got
well,
another
no, you
artifact.
can cast the GT.
It's true. That's true. Yeah. Yep.
It's 12.
Face seal. I mean, he's
That's
going to win the
that's
games,
his chance.
so it might be correct.
Come
Is
on,
it
top
it?
tier foundry. What is it?
Goif, close.
Alright, it's not gonna cut. It's not gonna do it.
Hey, Sphinxus. Yeah.
Can you equip his sword
To the Goif.
to the Goif? Please, Jay, do it. Also GT actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
But yeah, this is Shardless Bant, J on the right hand side. So he's got like Thopter Sword and cool Bant cards. And Jeskai kind of Punishing Fire, Monastery Mentor, Chandra.
Yeah, so tonight we had 2 miracles already. We had Goblins, Bug, Control,
Yep.
Big Red,
Yep. Big
Burn.
Derp.
So for the last one, we decided we're looking for something a bit mid-rangey.
Yeah.
So those players are 2-1, I think now.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think Jay had a
so-
draw actually.
Okay, so maybe 2 or 1 then.
Yeah, something like that.
And but yeah, it's because it's like it was quite mid-rangey. We're expecting a lot of good interactions. So here, obviously, Jace, didn't
Yeah.
kind of like, kill the. I mean, it was. I mean,
Yeah,
even with-
Jace was great. Just 4 mana, suspend.
Actually, what happened? What
it's
even
like a
happened in this
suspend
game? Because
6.
he didn't draw any card with Jace.
No. I think he was
I-
so far ahead already, it just didn't matter. Like, his curve just lined up perfectly. He had the snare for the Goif, the source of power shift for
and
the
then with
things.
Chandra, I didn't draw cards either. He went for the +2, like you can.
He did plus.
No, he didn't. He did minus and he killed the guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 1-2.
Hates drawing cards.
um,
Marcus asking for High Tide. I don't know if I've told you about Marcus's love for High Tide.
yeah, but Marcus has played. He did his mono blue deck in Modern as well. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
That was very sweet. I remember watching that.
The guy likes his islands.
Yeah.
There is no High Tide today, though.
Yeah, I won't take the bullet for the team.
I'll play High Tide, but I don't have time spirals.
I wouldn't do that.
I don't
I'm
have time
sorry.
spirals. Marcelo's ordered time spirals. So,
Has he?
yeah.
So he's going from mono red to mono blue.
Marcelo is our, claim Goblin King.
Oh, he's the Goblin King.
He's been playing Goblins for a billion years.
Not only does he play it well, but he also builds it very well.
So, yeah.
It's very funny every time we go to big events. We're like
He gets very
asking-
drunk.
Yeah, no, but like every time we go to big events, it's like we all playing semi-serious deck,
Yeah.
and then we ask him how he goes, and he's always like 6-1 with goblins.
Yeah,
7-1
every
with
time.
Goblins.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I kill Signature, and then I kill like Storm, and I kill. I say, what?
How?
How?
What's going on? All right, so Jay is probably looking to take out stuff like Source Plowshares, Hierarchs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
A lot of
we know
stress.
about Mentor.
Yeah.
You have to respect it. I think, but Terminus actually is probably the first thing you take out.
I don't even know if Terminus.
Terminus. Oh, he doesn't have Terminus. What am I talking
I
about?
don't know, actually.
I'm talking about the Miracle's Mirror again.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't actually know if he's. Yeah.
no, so he's taking out. Yeah, you don't want cards which can stay in your hand,
Yeah.
basically, and don't, because you have to put pressure in this matchup.
Jay's got another ugly one. That is Sword of the Meek, Stonefoot Mystic, Wasteland Forest. Oh, if this Hierarch dies.
Okay, so here's the thing. Right? Do you like Hierarch? Do you like keeping all the Hierarchs? So a lot of players do that actually. When they have like, and I know it's a good turn one, but I found this card and lose so much value against Miracles so quickly.
Yeah, I agree.
That I really like in those kind of decks, cutting actually my one drops like this.
I think it. Yeah, I used to try and go to 2, and then if I had enough cards to bring out, cut all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Shaman is different because it's not just a door. It controls the opponent's graveyard, which is pretty big.
Yeah.
But I like cutting Hierarch here. I mean, obviously his mana base is gonna suffer a little bit.
Well,
but-
yeah, because he's not playing Deathrite at all. I think his deck needs some acceleration potentially.
But why? Because Miracles is like they're not gonna kill you very fast. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously a Mentor is a thing.
Here comes the
Even
agent.
here, he cascade. I mean, I don't know. He makes everything more relevant.
Woo!
That's value.
Value. That is value. It's like Mox
That's what we
Diamond.
call a value train.
Choo choo. Everyone aboard.
Everyone
The
about the
value
value
train.
train. No, I'm happy with that. I like Shardless. As
Yeah,
you know.
I love Shardless as well.
I mean, Shardless Bug was a beautiful deck.
Yeah.
It was a control deck which takes the board, which is quite rare. It was really beautiful.
And it's dead.
Yeah.
Leovold, Colligan's Command,
Yeah, it's
Snapcaster
just that the other cards kind of give you more advantage and they're better alone than just Vision
Yeah.
Shardless.
See, it looks like he's got I think Supreme Verdict and a Spell Snare in his hand. So yeah, it doesn't look like he's playing like a Terminus deck. So yeah. Jay is playing Shardless Bant. It's a thing he brewed up in the last few days.
Probably the last few hours.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
So it's Bant, Shardless with Top Foundry.
Yeah, so he's playing like
Jace.
one sort of the Meek.
I mean, you have to respect Jay for that because he could play like the Borrowing Train and Nemesis, and he does not.
Yeah.
Instead, he gives us, the joy of like watching
joy of-
Shardless Agent.
Yeah, Shardless Agent into.
I mean, we have to
Visions.
even though I mean, it's a Merfolk, True Name Nemesis.
Yes.
So we kind of have
And
to
Merfolk
like
is OP.
we have to like it a little bit, but we kind of hate it as well. It's so stupid not being able to interact with cards.
Yep. That is a mentor, and Jay's mana looks really bad.
So Jay has a Jace.
And he's got a forest, a wasteland, and a tundra.
That's a great mana base, Jay.
I mean, yeah.
It's kind of deck where you have if your mana is so bad, the Foundry as well is like white blue, and you
Yeah.
kind of have to sometimes give up on your basics really.
Yeah.
So
I think he's playing one of each basic, so Island, Forest, Plains.
maybe so you can ramp up, you can play around wasteland the first few turns.
I think, yeah.
I don't know, like basic forest which doesn't cost a lot of Foundry.
Is he going to suit up that thing? Takes up the red. Plays Stoneforge.
Stoneforge is not a bad answer here. I mean, assuming that he doesn't get sorted.
It's true. GT is really
Because
good against
he has Badasko in his hand already.
Yeah.
But obviously,
But
if that gets sorted.
Yeah, if Takuya is representing like a swords hero.
Yeah, he doesn't have it.
Okay.
So.
So the Jite is a bit of a threat, but yeah.
Well, the Badasko is a threat. I mean,
I guess so. Oh, he does have the swords. I don't know.
Did he just draw it then? I mean, I don't see the. Oh, maybe he's playing around days. It's possible.
Yeah.
Maybe if he knows he has nothing else to play.
Yeah.
Although he doesn't, he taps out now. So I think he did.
Maybe he just drew it.
He just drew it, I think.
Okay. I think Mentor is probably just going to make very short work of this. Vision goes to 1. Okay, there's a land. That's some hope. So I think he wastelanded the Volcanic Island to take him off Pyroblast, I guess.
Yeah.
But he could have really done.
Probably also like to avoid. Did he have 4 lands? No, he had 3 lands. So maybe also to avoid leading Jace next turn.
Yeah. Although in the face of this search, and also playing Jitting and equipping, he kind of wants that wasteland again.
Yeah, it doesn't look very good.
Yeah. I think it's he could have.
I do think that sword was a top deck though. So.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, again, he tapped out, right? So if he had not tapped out the turn after, maybe he doesn't care about that surge that much.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't value it that much.
Yeah. What do you think he named with Meddling Mage?
That's interesting.
Punching Fire?
Punching Fire, yeah.
I feel so, even without the red mana.
Yeah, I think so. Because you kind of want to name a removal, I think.
Yeah.
You don't want to name your Jace, because an out you have as well.
Yeah.
So you have to name a removal. You have 2 swords in the graveyard already. So you kind of have to go for...
Could have named Snapcaster Mage. That's another one.
Yep, actually, it's probably better, actually.
I think probably better, right now, but I don't know.
No, I think it's better.
Yeah.
Snapcaster is a good call.
Yeah. Against a couple of cards in hand.
Want me to find out what they name?
Yeah, run over.
Alright.
It'd be good to know. We might start making fun of him. So why is he not casting that card? But yeah. Okay, let's see. So it wasn't Snapcaster Mage because there is one. So I'm gonna guess it's Punching Fire, but we'll find out. All right, we have an answer.
Alright, so it's very interesting to say the least. So you name Panda. So
Ah.
let's try to find the. We've been doing that a lot tonight, trying to find the reason why people do certain things.
He plays Ponder in his deck as well.
But also, why? I mean, Ponder finds the card that you care about. So
Mm.
name the cards that you care about. Rather than Ponder.
Yeah. Can't say that's my favourite name.
Huh?
Can't say that's. I would never have guessed that.
Or maybe it's like, oh, don't care. I just wanted to name
Yeah.
something that's also in my deck.
I mean, last turn, Takuya passed with like a mana up. If he had a Ponder, he would have played it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I think Snapcaster is actually definitely
Yeah.
the best call.
So what you missed was he played the Jite and Takuya snared it. So yeah, naming the Snapcaster would have been good.
Yep.
Jay, what you doing? What are you doing, Jay?
Jay's drawing lands.
Nice. Okay, well, he needed the lands to play the Jace into this mentor.
He's on 8 now.
Is Jamie something hardy? Oh, something died. Is that Jay? I guess so. Jamie, sorry. Okay. That search is also going to just start accruing so much value.
I think I preferred last week's commentator.
I think it's Jamie.
Jay, what you doing?
No one likes this one. Okay, why is... I guess he's playing 2 threats, it didn't matter, but okay. You know what, I was going to say something bad about Jay, but it's fine.
Alright, so he has blockers.
Yeah?
How could you guess? Oh, Jamie.
It's not Jamie, no.
Is it not?
It is. That's a Jace. Takuya with his Alter Jaces. Jace triggering mentor.
Did you find a Jace?
He found a Jace.
Oh,
Jace, the Jace face.
I mean, it's a bit sad that. Yeah, the games were a bit one-sided
Yeah.
tonight. Like, I mean, the best matchup was Big Red versus Morocco. That was the most interactive one.
Yeah. Yeah, the Goblins had some poorish draws. Here, yeah, definitely felt a bit rough for Jay. I think his deck just didn't really do what it's meant to do. So he bounced. He hates drawing cards.
Yeah.
But I guess he's just killing Jay.
Maybe we really want to cast Ponder.
Oh, this is actually lethal. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
why. All right, fine.
We're being mean.
You're allowed off. That's it. Really fast games.
It's alright. But that was very fast, so we can talk about.
I'm going to try and find a backup match.
Oh, you want to make the move?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You carry on talking.
Okay.
Tell Jamie how silly he is.
Jamie, you're very silly.
And
Jamie, did you
I'll find the
commentate
backup.
last week? Was I him with you? You mean like nothing? Well, he did manage to win two rounds, 2 matches tonight. And you can see how they're sideboarding here. Alright, so I mean, one thing you could do. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna steal your Jaces. Honestly, I'm very. I don't know. I'm a bit worried about what Jace is gonna do to Modern. To be honest, I was liking Modern a lot at the moment, and I don't really see a reason not to play Jace. I mean, Bloodbraid. I do believe the Bloodbraid deck would be very good against the Jace decks. But I mean, I don't know. Just playing control with Jace when you're not getting pressured by Wasteland, Daze, Pyroblasts. You know, you're being pressured by not much really apart from Lightning Bolt to some extent. But so we're gonna try to find. Yeah, exactly. I think it's very risky to unbind Jace. Like it's not. I don't think it's something that the format needed. I mean, the control was already. Control was a thing in Modern. Like it's not like it was in existence. So you can, you can. Well, exactly. You can either choose to play under, but again, can you really go under when the deck is going to be half removal, 4 Jace and lands? I don't know. I mean, things like so Boggles maybe. I mean, Dredge is probably pretty good. I mean, again, like the John decks are probably okay against hand so we have hand disruption and the haste elf now. But again, it's not like Modern didn't have any control decks. So I don't know. I don't know what the rationale is really. We'll see. Hopefully it'll be okay. Interestingly as well, like you kind of wonder why they don't try to unban like something like Stoneforge first, which is very good, but like less high impact than Chase maybe. Because like the format is very fast, you can give an answer which is good against aggro. So yeah, I mean, yeah, there's no real reason not to play. Yeah, I guess Jace mirrors. Yeah, I mean I do love Jace. It's just I don't know. You kind of wonder how you can stop it in modern. So we're gonna try to make people move over. Don't know what's happening here. Yeah, when you're sitting there in your blue mirror with like your path to exile in your hand, and yeah, your lightning helix. We're gonna try to make someone move. We're gonna try see what's happening. Do we have? Huh? Do we have someone? Or? Okay, cool.
Sorry to leave you hanging. So we have more miracles, but it was just the only people that have done. Claude is gonna get back on camera. He's against Damien, who's on bug, true name stuff.
So something we've seen already.
I know. I'm sorry. It was the only people that finished. Everyone else was still playing, and they just finished their game one. So their game one, Claude ended with like 5 cards left in his library, going snap, brainstorm for entreat.
Okay, so we missed the interesting game.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But we'll get
I
some.
mean, one thing we could have done, we could have gone to on camera and show your
Play some modern.
John deck. Yeah.
Yeah.
In modern.
We could have done that.
We could have done
but
that.
then we have to commentate as well.
And
Oh god, I don't want to watch Claude. You missed him. Fuck up. Oh, I can't swear.
he wasn't very good the first time.
He was on camera round 1, I think.
He did a few silly mistakes, and he finished with like a snapcaster into console judgment with an active shaman.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't really matter. That's actually not the
Yeah.
mistake that mattered at all.
Yeah.
It was quite funny because I know he's gonna be upset about that.
Yeah. So we should hammer on about it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it like even more.
Yeah.
And also, so when he watches the stream,
Yeah.
he's gonna watch our play. Hi, Claude.
Claude.
We love you.
Speak for yourself.
We like you.
Okay, but yeah.
So what is he doing with his tokens?
All right, see you, Tom. Thanks for hanging out. I can understand seeing Claude get back on camera that you would want to just go to bed early.
Exactly. So, miracles again, and Claude.
Yeah, there has been a bit too much miracles tonight. I don't know. I've tried to pick a bit out, but yeah. London is infested with miracles, and there's a lot of burn as well, which
Yeah, that's
I'm
probably
pretty
why.
sad about.
That's probably why.
No, but they're all just newer players. Can't deal with that shit yet.
I mean, yeah, we could play Sylvan Plug. Try to punish the miracle players.
I'm going to play that accumulated knowledge deck. That was my plan for today until...
Okay, so can you
need to
explain
commentate.
that actually? So like, because I actually don't understand it. Because when I ask on the chat, oh, why are you playing the medallion? You say, well, so that my spell costs 1 less. Well, thank you very much.
It's true.
But like, why? Why would you play something which is basically like?
It is to make your spells cost 1 less. So, if you have Sapphire Medallion play. I love this card. Sapphire Medallion. For those that don't know, the medallions, there's one for each colour. Oh, it's the ugly art. There is some really nice old art of a medallion thing. But yeah, blue cards are really good. When they cost less, that's really good as well. So in that deck, you play this lovely little card. Intuition, again, horrible frame. But
you play intuition or to get your accumulated knowledge.
Yeah. So with a medallion in play, it costs 2 mana. 3 mana is loads. Like it gets
So,
dazed and
so,
spell
you
pierce.
played because the curve's well related. The curve is great with intuition.
Yeah.
How many intuitions do you play?
Oh, I've got to change the players' names. Yep. Good catch. Play 2. Claude showing his hand of some clunky stuff.
Nobody cares, Claude.
Damien Malaki. I don't know if that's how I spell it right.
Claude. Smiley face. No?
No.
No?
Okay. So once you've played the intuition, you go and get 3 accumulated knowledge. Oh my god, what is with these arts?
This is so upset. It's a teddy bear. What's that edition?
It is a teddy bear.
It is.
The set symbol. It's a dual dex.
So it's like bears versus.
Bears versus cards. Okay, so when you have the Sapphire Medallion in play, cast Intuition for 2 mana. And then you get 3 of this card.
So hold on, let me get it right. This is very powerful.
Yeah.
Stun 2, you tap out in a control deck for kind of a dork. So you get like a medallion, right? Then you untap, you have 3 mana, you medallion drop.
You don't tap out for it
whoa.
always.
No, wait, turn 2. Then turn 3, you play 2 of your mana out of 3 to cast Intuition, where you get 2 AK in your graveyard, 1 in your hand. Right? And then you still have 1 mana because the medallion reduces. So in the same time on turn 3, you
get
then
to
draw
cast
3.
an Ancestral Recall.
Wow. Okay, so let me guess. Was Pete involved in the building of this deck?
He basically made it. Good guess.
Oh, such a good guess.
But then you untap and you play a Thing in the Ice for 1 blue mana.
Wow, this is sick.
And then you play a Snapcaster Mage for 1 mana. And then you flash it back and you draw 3 more cards.
Okay, so we should push it a little bit further and play Chalice. Cut Brainstorm. Because Brainstorm doesn't get impacted by Medallion.
You're not selling it to me here. No, Brainstorm was a bit good. But the deck was actually great. Like, I've played a bit online. You played Back to Basics main as well. Like 3 Back to Basics.
Oh, this is such a pit deck.
And Jace. 2 mana Jaces are so good.
Well, you have to 2 Medallions, right?
Yeah?
You have to have 2 Medallions.
Yeah, it's fine.
It does happen.
You draw so many cards. You can get Medallion flooded.
So is it blue-white as well?
I don't know. It's
Or is mono blue?
when Pete built it was mono blue. But I've tried white splash and red splash.
So how do you deal with Tarmogoyf?
Play Thing in the Ice.
Huh?
Thing in the Ice.
Oh.
Although you have like white has Source of Plowshares and Aethys One Canonist. Red has Lightning Bolt and Pyroblast.
But how was he doing it with mono blue? What was he? Insane Bridge?
No.
What was he?
Just drawing cards and countering it.
So a lot of spell snares and how do you deal with Shaman?
Thing in the Ice.
Force it.
Just force it. Force everything. You have so many cards, you can force
Back
everything.
to basics, so they can't
Yeah.
use it.
Yeah. Alright, so everyone, back to the game at hand. We have Claude casting a Predict. Will he get it right? I was ready for him to get it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Damien, changing decks. He's been on lands recently. But he's surgicaling swords. And Claude has one in his hand, obviously. Never punished. This is one of my least favorite plays ever. Surgical against every deck.
Yeah. I mean, there have been. I mean, okay, surgical is not that bad against miracles.
Yeah.
It's. I know people hate it, and I kind of like. I do agree that people set it in way too much.
Yeah.
However, it does disrupt miracle a little bit. Where here, it's very lucky.
This is. Yeah.
There's absolutely no reason to do it here, by the way.
No,
Like
just wait for a Snapcaster on it. He doesn't have a creature in play.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah. This one doesn't really make sense.
Also, if he's playing Bud Control, mid-range, Sword is not the best card.
Yeah, he's got True Names in the deck.
Exactly. So why would you do that?
I don't know. He knew Claude had one in his hand.
Yeah, probably.
Claude is so unlucky.
I mean,
So-
Claude is so easy to read as well.
It's true. Alright. So he has successfully surgicaled his swords out of there. Now he can play his creatures without any fear.
The one he doesn't have.
Except for Terminus, Castle Judgment.
I don't understand this play.
No. Claude is... Do you think Claude's going to slam this Mentor? Damien has a decay in hand. Then he can surgical mentors.
Do you have another surgical?
I don't know.
Maybe a Snapcaster. I mean, here there isn't really a reason not to play the mentor anyway. If you
Yeah.
don't have another play, if he has DK, nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. I mean, well, you can.
The only thing you could do is hold for it and like brainstorm it away. That's.
I like whole.
Or you mean waiting till you have more lands and get some
Yeah.
value of it.
Yeah.
But he has Jace next turn, huh?
Yeah, and I like
Well, actually,
playing it after Jace. I think.
yeah, actually,
I wouldn't play it here
actually
because
yeah, I
if
agree.
Damien was tapped out, then I'd play it.
I agree. Actually, it was completely stupid.
Yeah. No, because here he wasn't doing anything with his mana anyway.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Unless
I
he
mean,
decides not to decay, he might have like a click here. Who knows?
in fact, it is another reason as well is that he's completely untapped,
Yeah.
which means that he doesn't even care.
Yeah.
Like he's not even like not casting something so he can decay.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
at least when it is tapped out or something.
Yep. Here's a brainstorm after fetching. Because why not?
Well, you don't want to draw these lands, huh?
I don't know what to say about this. It's not.
Oh, I thought that'd be very interesting. I don't know.
Yep.
I kind of need to. I don't know. I hope we're not doing all this.
I can't wait to. Oh, did you watch our match from before?
I couldn't find it.
You played so badly.
Did I?
No, it's fine. You just got outplayed by a better player. All right. So here he has Snapcaster. He can surgical again.
Is it doing it?
No, he's gonna play True Name. There's our friend, the True Name Nemesis.
I don't know what to say about this. I mean,
How did you manage to get into Hamaguchi?
fetch before brainstorm, cast a card which is as complicated as show and tell, really. I don't know. Is it what we'd like to see?
Tell us more about how much you hate True Name Nemesis.
Well, I like
Murphic.
games where there's interaction between players. Right? That's really what I like a lot. And oh, well done. This one off again. Oh, it's game 2 actually. Sorry, maybe I'm more. Yeah. So the True Name is like things that prevent you from interacting. I don't like. I think it's just the game is about interaction between players, and that's where it gets interesting. Huh?
Yep.
And same reason that for instance, I didn't like the prelated.
Yeah. I don't know, pretty. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying.
Things like, for instance, Cavern. Cavern is a bit like this, but
It's not
at the
as
same
punishing.
time, well, no, I think it's actually as dumb. I think, but the reality is that aggro needed that push a little bit. Like in many decks,
Yeah.
wouldn't be viable without Cavern. So in this case, you can imagine that okay, you make an effort and you give them like a good card, so that it gets a bit rebalances that control versus aggro a little bit.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think, Cavan, while I don't like the card as much, I don't think it's as like punishing as things that just say you can't do this.
Yeah, like Chalice.
I think I'd be much happier if MTG was a single player game. Well, Jamie, you don't have to play with us. But yeah. I don't like these cards either. Things that say taxing effects are fine, like, and also
Taxing effects are great.
yeah,
Like
taxing effects are very
things
cool.
like Talia.
Yeah.
So you can still develop your plan. You're just being slowed down by a card which costs your opponent. Well,
Yeah.
Talia is also very good. It's also like a first striker and everything. But
Okay, it looks like Claw's playing a Jace, and I think he's very happy to get that last card out of Damien's hand and just force it.
Mm.
And now he just has a Jace versus the Death Rate, and I'm pretty sure he'll run away. He can brainstorm this and treat back, and because Damien's now empty-handed, he's free to just kind of cast it. So yeah, Jace is gonna. Yeah, he's gonna exile Council Judgment.
what happened to the true name? The Console Judgment.
Council Judgment, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I was still thinking about how much I hate the card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This game does look like it's pretty much over. Well, don't count your chickens, like we did last time.
Ah,
Chickens.
should be fine here.
He's got a mentor as well.
Yep.
I do feel like against these kind of bug or whatever mid-range decks, as miracles, you do want to kind of just grind out cards and trade resources
Yeah,
because
exactly.
you do have these threats like Jace, Mentor, Entreat.
Yeah.
They're just so hard to beat.
Yeah, you see, he's sitting here like on comfortable
Yeah.
14 lives.
Aston, you missed Goblins. We had them on.
We did. Actually, FGC didn't manage to beat Burn with Goblins,
No,
which was very sad.
it was. That was very sad. I promise. It was round 2.
Maybe.
I can't remember. Okay, he's untapped the Jace. He's gonna brainstorm. He's gonna play a mentor. He's not gonna brainstorm. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. Who knows? I would brainstorm.
Yeah, you can hit a land.
Maybe Fate Seal. Aggro Fate Seal. It's been the theme for tonight.
Oh, you mean with Jace?
Yeah. Not drawing cards has been the theme for tonight.
Please don't do it. Okay.
Oh. He's saying block. He's going to block the mentor with the Strix. Do you reckon that'll happen? Yeah, this squad has Brainstorms and Flusterstorm. It's got Entreat on top. Treat triggering mentors.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Actually, Damien is original lands, and congratulations, Damien. Apparently, he did very well last weekend.
Top 8 it. His first top 8.
Yeah, first top 8, and he did with lands, which he's been playing for a while.
Yeah.
Obviously getting better because he wins. So congratulations, Damien, if you rewatch that replay.
It's going to need pretty good. It's going to need engineered explosives. Okay. That could at least try and help deal with some monk tokens. He's going to play it on. Oh, he can play it on 3.
You can, and you can activate it this time.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention. Okay. At least Claude's going to be able to get 2 monks out of it.
In fact, he could have played it for 4 and get rid of the Jace.
Yeah. Could
the next turn.
Yeah.
I actually would have. But I think both are very bad now.
Yeah. Both are hard.
I think it's so hard to beat Jace when you're on bug.
Yeah.
Well, like
absolutely.
you don't have the reach.
Yeah. So Claude has a brainstorm in hand and a brainstorm on top of the library, and he's got Entreat on top of the library as well. So I would just play in a brainstorm, get the second brainstorm, play that again, get 2 tokens, and then you can draw Entreat, play Entreat, Fate Seal him. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's still pretty good. This is where I would actually not draw cards with Jace. I'd Fate Seal. Where's the mentor? Mentor's there.
I'm not sure actually. Well, he has explosive, but he has it now on his. He has 1 in a bin, so you don't expect he has plenty.
Yeah.
You might even like bounce the shaman actually, to like try to shrink his mana. How many cards does he have? None.
None.
Oh.
This is where I like Fate Sealing. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
there's very little cards that he can have, I think.
So like you could like lose to
Deluge, but you still don't lose. It's just.
But Deluge, you lose your board as well. So like Deed, if you have like a random Deed.
Yeah. I don't think there's many cards you can draw.
Another explosives.
Yeah. Potentially.
I mean, still have Jace even if he finds the.
Yeah, it's rock and a hard place, and then everything else in between. So he's got a monk token, a 2/2 from the prowess from Entreat. Should be attacking with that, but he didn't. Unless he popped the explosives. No, he has a monk token there.
Claude has been a bit mean here.
Very min. Very, very min. There's a Jace.
Claude, why are you so mean?
Jacey face. Still just not going to be good enough to get him back in it. I'm pretty sure.
But that's little, the angel, so. I know he can block 1.
He can bounce. Jeez.
Maybe he's going to want to brainstorm very badly. It's the one time where you might not want to actually brainstorm.
Yeah.
You want to bounce that blocker.
Yeah. Bouncing a Strix. Top play.
Yeah.
Guess he's going to brainstorm just in case he hits a force. But I don't think he needs that. Yeah.
Actually, Jace would bounce the token most likely as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
So you still have a turn, but again.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Concede here. That's the thing, is that if you're playing Grixis here, you still have an out because you still have the power blast. You can still get rid of that Jace.
Yep. But Bug just.
Bug is so hard to beat.
No answer to it.
Yeah.
So does he have lethal? He's going to take out land. another death ray. Okay, so he doesn't actually have lethal. He's got lethal over 2 turns then. Might actually...
So he did bounce one of the tokens, did he? Yeah.
He's got another Jace. I would just brainstorm, and you can kind of even trade off a token.
Here you do. I think you swing 2 at Jace, 1 at the face, kill the Jace, draw more cards, take it very slowly.
Yeah, it's not like as fast now, but
FGC wants to say something.
FGC MVP in front of us. I gave it to you. All right.
So, what is he doing? He's brainstorming.
He brainstormed, put back a Jace, predicted, named Jace, drew 2 cards.
Draw more cards.
That's what you want to do. Yeah. So I think he's looking for maybe a blast or swords or anything. Or another mental would be nice, just to close the game out. He's got it locked up. So he needs to just finish things off. Snapcaster... Ponder? Or predict? Snap predict. Yep.
What is he doing in his turn?
He's got 1 monk token. So he's...
Oh, one of them is... Oh, okay.
2 are angels, 1's a monk.
Okay.
His library's tiny. So yeah, he's just building it up, and I think he's looking for a blast for that Strix just to quicken the clock. He can probably kill next turn, because this monk is just going to get massive next turn as well. So he might even just brainstorm here, looking for... Although both the Volks in his deck are out, I think.
Why does he not attack with the monk?
I don't understand.
Doesn't want to lose the monk, but then he gets 8.
Nope, I don't know.
That makes not much sense.
Why would you attack with the monk when you're winning anyway?
I mean, even if you imagine you attack with the monk and you had both angels attack Jace, you could let Jace die, block the monk, you lose your monk, but you still have your 2 angels.
Yeah. Yep.
Hold on, does that make sense?
Doesn't make sense.
Hmm?
It doesn't make sense.
So you're taking a piss. You shouldn't attack with the monk then.
He should attack.
Hold on. If you attack... No, because if you attack with the...
He should just attack with everything.
No, but the both stage is the same. Right? At the end, he has a monk and an angel. Or 2 angels. Because if he attacks with the monk as well, Damian will block the monk and let both angels kill Jace. Jace is dead. Anyway.
Yeah.
So it means that by attacking with the monk, you give Damian the ability to block the token, the monk token, instead of the angels.
I guess.
So maybe...
But the angels are better than the monk.
That's what I think as well.
Yeah.
So it makes no sense. But maybe what I'm saying is that maybe his rationale is that he thinks the monk is better than the angel.
Yeah.
Or maybe he didn't consider attacking alone.
Yeah. I believe time has been called on the round, but
they have like
they've
an
got a bit
extra 5-10 minutes.
because I moved them over. Damien didn't understand what I meant when we were saying move over, but we got there. We got there. So we've got Council Judgment taking out 1 of the death rates, and then probably another big attack. His hand is just stacked. I don't know if he can kill.
He has a power blast now.
Yeah. I don't know if he can kill this turn, but
I don't see what can happen now. Oh, he has a power blast
might
for
cost
what?
a terminus.
On himself. It's possible.
Yeah.
So what was the best play from Claude you've ever seen?
Best play from Claude I've ever seen. Good question.
Let's say the most interesting one.
The most timely.
Yeah, I think this is timely reinforcement. So, because this is a story that everybody needs to know. So the guy you're seeing on camera now, on the right hand side, the Claude, did cast a GP. He was 8-0 at the time. I mean, he was doing very well at the GP. He was 8-0. And he casts a timely reinforcement where he was on more life and more creatures than his opponent. He was pretty interesting.
It was timely.
It was a timely one.
Without that, he probably couldn't have won the game.
Yeah. He did win that game anyway.
Opponent got distracted.
but that was a good play from our friend Claude.
Yep.
He did very very well at the GP. I mean, it was pretty
It
impressive.
was 12-3.
Well, he lost his win and in.
Oh yeah, so I guess
So he was
12-3, I think.
yeah, something like that. I mean, had he won, his breakers were even better than his opponents. I think his opponents finished 9th at the end, something like that, or 10th.
All right, yeah.
But his breakers were a bit better.
Yeah. Here we're going to have the last turn of the game. We're going to see Jace bounce. Demon can go to 8 life, and he's just dead. Dead as a bed. A dead's bed. A bed's dead. Bed.
You look a bit tired.
There we go.
Claude won a game. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
In a match.
2-0 to Claude.
Yeah. Well played, Claude. Well played.
Cool. And that was the last match in camera.
No, so what was the play of the evening?
Play of the evening.
So we can do that at the end of each session.
What was the prop? I'm not sure. The slop was the lack of brainstorming.
Yeah, I think the play, the top, like the play of the evening got repeated several times. It was Fate Seal Jace.
Yep.
That summarized the night.
Yep.
People, if you think that you need to brainstorm Jace, think again. Fate Sealing is a real thing.
Just brainstorm. Just draw cards.
Just
Yeah. All right, that's going to be it from us tonight. We're going to call it there. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us, tuning in.
See you next week.